Good morning, soccer peeps. Welcome to our live watch along of Turkey versus Kosovo. A spot in the World Cup is waiting. It is looming large in the hearts of both not Italians, although Italians as well, Kosovoans and Turks alike, and USMNT fans as we wait with bated breath to discover who will be our final group stage opponent. Turkey, who have not been to the World Cup since 2002 when they hit a record third place at the World Cup, or Kosovo, who have never in their very young history as a nation been to a World Cup. It all comes down to 90 minutes right here, folks. And peeked out that live with the 11 Yanks channel, sponsored by FanDuel, will be with you for every exciting moment, every kick of the ball, every play, every throw in, every heart in your mouth moment. All right, I promise I'm going to stop sounding like a commentator. How are you doing, guys? What is up? Who are you excited for? By the way, we're also doing a live watch along. I'm going to keep an eye on Italy versus Bosnia and Herzegovina, because I think that's a very interesting game too. Italy could fail to qualify for a third World Cup in a row. And Bosnia is also looking to qualify for their first World Cup. So two very new nations. Actually, wait, I might be wrong about Bosnia. Have they gone before? I'll bet you there's a Bosnian in the chat who's going to be like, Pete, you're wrong. We qualified. I think I might be right, though. I think it'd be a first for Bosnia as well. So it's going to be a very exciting game, very intense. It all comes down to this. Italy under a ton of pressure because, they haven't been to a World Cup since 2014. And they haven't gotten out of a World Cup group stage since 2006 when they won the whole thing. We are rooting for Kosovo, correct. I don't know if I have a strong opinion either way. I think it would be very cool for Kosovo to make it to a World Cup. But I also think we're already going to be facing two bunkering opponents. I don't know if I want to face a third bunkering opponent at the World Cup. Like, I honestly will be fine with either of them qualifying. Someone says Bosnia was 2014. They were there in 2014. See, I was wrong. I was wrong. This is why it's good to have knowledgeable people in the chat. So yeah, we're going to get into the game here, into the starting lineup. It really is all the pressure on Turkey and Italy because Turkey's supposed to qualify, right? On paper. Bosnia was group stage. Yeah, 2014. Okay, gotcha. So Bosnia has qualified. So it would be, but it definitely Kosovo's first time, or Kosova, as it seems like they are having the signs up on TV. I think it would be very cool for that country that has been through so much with the wars and the ethnic cleansing and all of the stuff that happened in the late 90s to go to a World Cup. They're very passionate in these Balkan states. Some of the most passionate football people you'll see anywhere in the world, to be honest. And it would be very cool to see them at a World Cup, the Kosovans. What's up with you guys? Who do you want to win? Put in the chat. You want Kosovo or do you want Turkey? And let me know if you're Turks or Kosovans. So that, or if you're American or both. You can be both. All right. Teams are walking out of the tunnel soon. And we will look at the starting lineup here for Turkiye versus Kosovo. If there's a Turk in the chat, can you tell us how you actually pronounce Turkey over there? Do you say Turkiye or do you say Turkey? How do you guys pronounce it? Okay, let me pull this up here. Bunch of people saying Kosovo. Whatever happened to Shaqiri playing for Kosovo? Isn't Shaqiri Swiss? I'm tuning into Italy game. I've got the Italy game here too, which will maybe pull up. But let me share the screen first for Kosovo, Turkey. So Kosovo are at home. So they're going to have a lot of home support. Muric is in goal, back five. And I apologize to anyone if I pronounce these names incorrectly. Galapeni, Hajdari, Hadrizi, Delova, and Voivoda. Vojvoda or Voivoda, one of those two. Rex Bekaj in midfield, along with Muslija Hodza. And then Aslani, everyone should know, plays for Hoffenheim up top, and the captain Murki. So in a nice 5-3-2, I expect this to be a very low block bunker from Kosovo. Turkey didn't actually create that many chances, okay, in their last game against, who was it? How did I forget this already? Shit. Whoever they played. Shakir in goal. Selik at right back. Fergie Kadioglu, the Brighton and Hove left back at left back. Bardaki and Kabak as the central midfield partnering. Captain Hakan Kalanoglu, 32 years old, probably his last chance to go to a World Cup. Next to Yuksek in the double pivot of their 4-2-3-1. Kenan Yildiz on the left. Arda Güler on the right, although I expect him to play more centrally, with Artur up top and Kuchku, either playing central or wide. We'll have to see how that looks. Vincenzo Montella, the Italian coach, was coaching Turkey, and Franco Foda is coaching Kosovo. Shaqiri, 100% from Kosovo. I refuse to see Esmir in a World Cup, so Italy need to win. Andy Goat says also, God bless the USA. Straight catnip. Go Turkey. Let's see. Bosnia has that one American, right? What was his name? Esmir Baraktarevic. But I don't think he's starting tonight. You want to go look at the Italy-Bosnia lineups? Let's check this one out. So for Italy, obviously Donnarumma in goal, one of the best goalkeepers in the world, if not the best. A back three of Calafiori, Bastoni, and Mancini. Politano at right wing back, Di Marco at left wing back, Sandro Tonali, Locatelli, and Franco Barea in central midfield. Moisekin and Retegui up top. Baraktarevic is starting on the left wing. Look at that. The young American who always wanted to represent Bosnia. Edin Dzeko at 40 years old. Is he 40? He might be even older. Yeah, 40 years old. Still representing his country. He will be up top next to Demirovic. Memic on the right. Basic and Sunjic in midfield. Dedic at right back. Kolasinac at left back. Katic and Muharemovic at center back. And then Vasilij in goal. Big game. Both two very big games. K Plum, watching England versus Japan, listening to Pete. Two-week holiday starts on Friday. Life is good. Congratulations, K Plum. Are you a teacher? Is that why you get a 2-week holiday? Or you? Because my girl's a teacher too, and she gets a spring break holiday. Someone says, fuck Esmir. I'd be rooting against Bosnia if it was anyone else besides Italy. Yes, I understand that sentiment. Bring back Bonucci, Barzagli, and Chiellini, and I bet they win, LOL. Those guys are all probably pushing 50 at this point. K Plum says, yes, I am. All right, yet another teacher. What subject do you teach, K Plum? All right, games are starting. Anthems are being played. If anybody wants to know where to watch these games, it's Fox Sports 1 for Italy versus Bosnia, and Fox Sports 2 has Turkiye versus Kosovo. Juvenal Salazar says, bruh, I'm a teacher. I only got 1 week. Yeah, my girl also only got 1 week. How many teachers do we have in the chat? We got 2 teachers right there. Want to hop in the chat and make it a 3rd teacher? Let's see. Where can I watch this? Because the Italy game is the only one on Fox Sports 1. Yeah, so Fox Sports 2 has Turkey versus Kosovo. Juve and Rodriguez, another teacher, same 1 week. How many teachers are in this chat? We got 3 teachers already. Rodriguez, Juvenal, and K Plum. 3 teachers. Do we have any managers? Okay, everyone put what they do for a living. I'm a pupil of 11 Yanks. I'm a teacher too. Oh, there's our 4th one. Ruju Dani. Not sure who that is. No, that's my girl. Yeah, dang. 4 teachers in the chat now. 12 teachers and 134-year-old virgins. Do we have any actors in the chat? Michael Oliver's the ref. Not a fan of Michael Oliver, huh? Barber. Wow, Barber. That's an interesting one. One of the few who's not going to be replaced by AI. It kind of depends where you teach. In Hawaii, private schools and public schools run on slightly different calendars. Gotcha. Well, our teachers in the chat, what states do you teach in? Earthinger Games, college student, J. Crew, entrepreneur, Jeffrey, is a voice acting for $0. College student, substitute teacher, Drewski. Wow, we got more. Privateer. I teach English at a Swiss elementary school. Interesting. We have an accountant, someone learning to become an accountant, a ride operator. Job is definitely safe. Ooh, I don't know about that. We have a music teacher, a former teacher. Wow, a lot of educators here in this chat. That's great. That's great. One of the most underpaid jobs in the United States, in my opinion, being a teacher. I'm a street whore. Well, good luck to you. If Turkey qualify, are they the favorites in Group D? They're definitely up there. They're definitely up there along with the US. I'm an accountant, but my parents are teachers. Video production and photographer. Let's go creatives. Environmental consulting. I am Triple G. Shut your ass up, Triple G. No, I'm kidding. I'm a mailman in Newport, Rhode Island. What would you call your channel as a job sense? YouTuber? Soccer influencer? I don't know. But this is not my job. This is just a part-time gig. I'm an actor. It's part-time job, I guess you would say. I'm a fashion designer for Roldan, and it's easy because he doesn't care. I just got to work for vibes. I'm a middle school teacher, and I'm on spring break. That's our 5th teacher. I'm an Amazon associate. All right, here we go. Bro, Dzeko is so underrated. A huge legend, in my opinion. I mean, massive legend. 40 years old to still be playing. It's crazy how many 40-year-old footballers there are now compared to 10 years ago. Ronaldo, Messi, Modric, Dzeko. Crazy how many 40-year-olds are still playing. Ochoa, it looks like he's going to be playing there for Mexico. The Italy game just kicked off 7 seconds ago, and the Kosovo game just kicked off here. Both games are 0-0. I'm going to bring you all the action right here at 11 Yanks, the only channel where you can find comprehensive USMNT coverage for all. If I was making a corporate ad, like if a marketing agency got together and was like, let's make an ad for Peter Masney, but let's do it in the most corporate stooge way possible. This summer, all the legends come to play soccer in the United States of America, the greatest country on earth. And 11 Yanks has all your coverage. He's got jokes. He'll tell you about the game of soccer, which is a girls' and a communist sport, but still important nonetheless that we beat the communists at their own game. Let's go for 11 Yanks, your all-American, true blue American boy talking about American soccer. Here we go. The ball is going. We got a bunch of kickers on the field, kicking it good. All right, 1 minute in. Nothing's happened so far. Bosnia and Italy right now. Italy is in white, playing against Bosnia in blue. Pete, remember Kosovo are playing at home at Pristina, so I'm guessing they're going to win. It could be. Could be. 1950 audio pack, Lamau. I'm an underwater ceramic technician. What on earth is that? Tell me more about that. What does that mean? What do you do? I produce TV and coach high school soccer. What TV do you produce, Ramsey? I'm a quality assurance specialist in Houston, retired petroleum engineer, and wannabe rock star. See, this goes out to everyone who says Pete's fans are all just a bunch of guys who live in their mom's basement. We got like professionals. We got divers, TV producers. Oh, Julian says a dishwasher. Underwater ceramic technician. That's actually very good. Oh, it's getting spicy. Arda Guler not happy. I'm an arborist. Does that mean you're a gardener? Sounds like a 1950s baseball game. Exactly. What's up, Pete? Good seeing you watching the under-18s earlier. Oh, yeah, I watched the under-18s draw 1-1 with Portugal this morning. I woke up early and I couldn't sleep, so I couldn't go back to sleep. Oh, my God. Italy almost scored. Italy almost scored on Bosnia. Proud believer of Arteta ball, Edgar Castillo. Let's go Kosovo. So right now, Kosovo has the ball. Oh, no, Bosnia are in blue. It's Bosnia who almost scored on Italy. Oh, shot from distance. Easily gathered by Kosovo's keeper. Bosnia have a corner. Punched out by Donnarumma. Czechia scores against Denmark. Oh, my God. Are Denmark not going to the World Cup? The Czech Republic already scored? Holy shit. We got to go look at these live scores here. Do you guys want me to keep the live scores on the screen? Oh my God. The Czech Republic scored against Denmark. It was Pavel Solk who scored in the 4th minute. Ooh, Denmark have their work cut out for them. They may not go to a World Cup. Crazy. Denmark need to get Andres Dryers in there. I'm still mad about Ireland. Yeah, but you got to win at the end of the day. YouTube TV has a double screen of Kosovo and Turkey game. LOL. Okay, so right now, Turkey versus Kosovo. Turkey has the ball. It's with their goalkeeper. And Donnarumma has the ball for Italy. Long ball for Italy. Pete, what are your thoughts on Gozo from RSL? I was not super impressed with Gozo at the Under-20 World Cup, but I need to see more of him with RSL to make a proper judgment. Someone says, yes, I'm tired to see Denmark back to the World Cup, so let's fucking go Czechia. Cole Campbell, I am a head arborist. Oh, no. All right, right now, Kosovo has the ball. Long ball over the top looking for Aslani. It's nowhere near, and it's going to bounce straight. These are going to be nervy games, guys. The stakes are so high to go to a World Cup or not. That, like, I don't think we're going to get really quality football. I think we're going to see cagey, nervy, chaotic ball in both of these games. In all of these games, really, just because the stakes are so high. It's go to the World Cup or go home. And there is a chance one of these games goes to extra time and penalties. So we'll see what happens. Italy looks really shaky. Yeah, they're nervous. You have to remember that trauma. All these guys have been through that trauma twice now of not qualifying for the World Cup. 2018, 2022, and now 2026, they could again not go to the World Cup. What a disaster that would be for Italy. Well, Italy's manager isn't a great manager. Yeah, but it's crazy. I mean, look, Italy are not producing the same type of players they used to produce, but it is crazy that they haven't qualified for the last 2 World Cups. Like to lose to North Macedonia, they say, oh, UEFA is so hard to qualify from. How come FIFA don't give us all of the spots we want? More for UEFA because UEFA is proper football. You lost to North Macedonia. So shut up. Oh, shot from Bosnia. Dang, Bosnia is looking better than Italy right now. Pete, where do you rank Dzeko and strikers of the last generation? Yeah, easily top 15. Easily top 15. I support Greenland, so I want Denmark national team, but if not, I hope they make it this time. K Plum, aren't you English? I thought you were Brit. You were a Brit. I'm Italian, but I've never rooted for the national team, but if I hope they make it this time. I mean, look, would it be nice to see Italy at a World Cup? Sure. I think so too. It would also be just as nice to see Bosnia at a World Cup. Like, I don't have strong opinions about that one, to be honest. Pete, do you think Jamaica are going to make it? I honestly have no idea. Pete, I have had Italians talking trash to me about Italy beating France in 2006. See, that's the problem. If you're still living 20 years ago, dang. A lot of them will say, well, we won the Euros in 2021. Cool. Cool story. The Euros ain't the World Cup. Okay. And also, what was that Euros heavily based on? It was heavily based on defense, the old Italy. And it was Chiellini and Bonucci. Both of those guys were not there. They're not there anymore. It's kind of a double stream, yes. We're watching Kosovo, Turkey, and Italy, Bosnia. Yeah, COVID Euros, exactly. It's like saying Orlando is MLS champions in the MLS is back. You know what I mean? It's like, eh. All right, here comes Italy. Again, as I suspected, very cagey game. Both games, super cagey, super nervy, stray passes all over the place, long balls instead of playing through pressure. Nobody wants to give up the ball. Nobody wants to give up a chance. You know, there's so much nerves in this. So much nerves in this. I spent 6 months doing humanitarian work in Kosovo in 2018, and all of my friends that I met there are going crazy today. I'm sure they are. What a moment for that country. What an incredible moment for them. Are you joining TAC later for USMNT game? Always. Always. USMNT game, live watch along with TAC, and then post game at 11 Yanks. Pete, you going to any World Cup games in LA or watch parties? My girl and I might try to go to some of the fan fests for non-USMNT games. USMNT games obviously is all streaming, but we're going to check out some of the fan fests for some of the non-USA games just to see what's up. And if prices drop and Iran ends up coming, we might go to that Iran-New Zealand game in LA. If prices drop a little bit and Iran ends up coming, we'll see. According to Infantino, Iran will be playing potential round of 32 opponent if we finish second. Oh, can you imagine? Can you imagine as we are sending troops into their country, we have to play them at the World Cup? What insanity. Oh my God. Oh my God. Turkey shot, blocked. Shot again, blocked. And oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Turkey shot, blocked again. Oh, just wide. Oh, Turkey almost scored. Woo. We get to watch CR7 tonight. You do not. CR7 is not in the Portugal squad tonight. That was close from Turkey. That was very nervy stuff from Kosovo there. I don't know what number 15 was doing, trying to shield the ball from Yildiz. All right. Arda Güler with the corner for Turkey. And cleared. Can Kosovo break? They cannot. Dang. I'm talking about Roldan, Pete. Oh, yeah, duh. Yeah, I'm worried we're going to see a Roldan Berhalter midfield tonight, guys. After their amazing, adventurous performance against Belgium, let's give them Portugal too. Italy play in LA. If they qualify, I will show them the beauty of pineapple pizza. I think that anyone who thinks pineapple doesn't belong on pizza is an old stooge who is stuck in their ways. Now, there's a difference between saying you don't like pineapple on pizza and nobody should put pineapple on pizza. You don't have to eat pineapple on pizza, but if somebody else likes pineapple on pizza, they should be allowed to do it. And anyone who's like trying to gatekeep how you should eat pizza, bro. Can you put up the score in time? I can put it up. Let me put it up here. Kosovo, Turkiye. It is 0-0, and we're in the 11th minute. Do you think Morris should get a chance tonight? I'd much rather see Morris in midfield than Roldan or Berhalter, for sure. Okay, here comes Italy, trying to create something down the right. Cut it back, Chiesa, cross, cleared. Throw in for Italy. What are Kosovo doing? They do not have any kind of attack at all. But to be fair, Turkey really haven't created much either. Part of that one chance, and that's kind of it. Turkey going to have a lot of the ball in this game. All right, Kalanoglu, Yildiz. Yildiz out wide. 1v1. Cuts it back to Fergie. Fergie with the cross. Keeper grabs easy. Easy grab. Some Italians don't think onions should even be in pizza. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Honestly, I've had Italian pizza. I'm going to say something. I don't think it's that good. And here's why. Italian pizza, and I realize that's like saying, you know, something intrinsically American is not good, although we have very few intrinsically American things. Italian pizza is not meant to be a meal. And they eat it as like an appetizer. It's very, very thin. It's a little bit of tomato on some very thin bread, and there's usually not a ton of flavor. So it feels like, and they eat it as like a second or third course, whereas a pizza in Italy, that's dinner. I mean, in America, that's dinner, right? And we can put all kinds of flavors on it, and we can load it up with whatever we want. So in that sense, I like it better. And I realize I'm committing absolute sacrilege right now, and Italians everywhere are dying of pure shock. Oh my God. Güler, he's going to shoot it. Oh, it's a cross. Why didn't he shoot from there? They're trying to walk it into the goal. Crazy. Pete, did you give up on your movie review channel? For now, yes. Just because I don't have time. Acting work has really picked up. I'm on set a lot, and then obviously the soccer channel. I still need to keep this going and keep covering the United States, so I just didn't have time to do all three. But yes. Politano. That Aguiman goal is the worst thing to happen. Would lose my shit if Pepe or Haji got left home for Bambi. That Aguiman goal was like also Pepe did all the work. Pepe pressed and won the ball, and he just stood in front of the goal and finished it. Like, great. It's not like he did anything that like special. He just happened to be there when Pepe did all the hard work. Oh my God. Italy scored. Italy scored. 1-0. 1-0. Italy scored. Oh my God. Kone. Wow. Italy 1-0. Keane, not Kone. What am I saying? Keane. Moise Keane. Moise Keane scored for Italy. Yeah, I'm seeing it right here, right now. Heat. What soccer match or soccer moment made you fall in love with soccer? Let me just watch this game real quick and then I'll answer the question or watch this goal. What a sloppy goal, man. Oh my God, they just gave this away. Bosnia gave it away to Italy. That's insane. From building out of the back, the keeper just gave it away. That's wild. Wow. Yeah, Denmark is also losing. So Italy is winning 1-0 over Bosnia. Turkey is winning 1-0 over no, Turkey and Kosovo are 0-0, excuse me. The Czech Republic is beating Denmark 1-0. Shout out to Moise Kean. He had his downs with Fiorentina. Yeah, that was a great finish. So Italy in the lead. Looks like right now they will be going to a World Cup. All right, Turkey have the ball. Haven't really created much. Kosovo have largely stifled them. But Bosnia are still coming. They're still coming here. They're still coming. Cutting it back. Crossed in. Italy clear. Honestly, the Bosnia-Italy game is way more fun than this Turkey game. This Turkey game is dull. Shot from Bosnia. They're still coming. Italy has to be careful. Dzeko still at it. Pete, if Czechia qualified, do you see Mexico being in first for their group? I had Denmark winning that group. I think yes, because also I think the altitude is going to help Mexico. Did you see Portugal complaining about the altitude and from the friendly the other day? I think the altitude is going to help Mexico a lot. I think so. I know they're not the best version of Mexico that's ever existed, but I think that altitude is going to help them. All right, long ball over the top. Bosnia under some, Kosovo under some pressure here, but they managed to get the ball back. Meanwhile, Bosnia keep on coming here. They keep on coming. Baraktarevic with the flick on. Oh my God, Italy. Dude, Bosnia still looks so dangerous right now. They look so dangerous. And Italy look nervy. They can't even clear their lines sometimes. That's a good tackle. That's a good. Ooh, wait a minute. Did he not get the ball? I think he's going to VAR. Is this going to VAR? It might go to VAR. We'll see. All right, corner for Bosnia here. Corner for Bosnia. Baraktarevic taking it. Esmir Baraktarevic. Ooh, boink. Cleared. Shot from distance. Saved by Donnarumma. Oh my God. Bosnia looks so dangerous right now. It's crazy. It's insane. Sweden scores? Oh my God. Sweden scores? Let's go look. Yeah, Sweden up 1-0 on Poland. That's crazy. So Turkey, Kosovo is the only one that's still goalless. Kosovo defending well here. Again, like the first game, Turkey hasn't really created much. Like, they don't look that good, Turkey, against these teams that bunker. Now, of course, the U.S. doesn't have a good defense, so we have to watch out for that. That's going to be a problem. You put Kenan Yildiz and Arda Güler and even Kalanoglu and all of these guys, even Yilmaz, up against, you know, what, Tim Ream? Going to destroy them. Raul Jimenez or Dzeko? Oh, Edin Dzeko for sure. Turkey still trying. Italy have the ball as well. Maybe Kosovo got some crazy home field advantage. I mean, but Turkey had the home field advantage last time, and they didn't look that good against Romania. That's who it was. Romania. Against Romania, they had home field advantage, and they didn't look like, oh so great. Pete, any update on Noah Kai Banks? Nope. Probably waiting for. I don't know. I don't think we're gonna get him for the World Cup, guys. I really don't. Oh my God, Italy almost scored again. Bosnia clears. Ooh. Oh my God. Aslani almost had a shot there. Corner for Kosovo. Yeah, it's a massive soccer day today. Italy have the ball. They're probing. Cross. Cleared. Pete, do the USMNT have any young center backs we can gamble on taking? Well, there was no Kai Banks. That was it. The rest of them not ready. Josh Winder, Ian James. Like, none of these guys are ready. Christopher Cups. They're not even starting in MLS. Josh Winder hasn't played a single minute for Benfica and is now going to come play for the Columbus Crew. We'll see how he looks in MLS. But it's bad out there. We're going to have to try to recruit maybe an Henri Chase, someone like that. Right. Kosovo with the corner. Bicycle kick that goes nowhere. Bosnia have the ball. That dude from San Jose? Does San Jose have a young American center back? I don't know of any at San Jose. Oh, Kosovo! Oh my God, saved! Oh, that was almost a goal for Kosovo. You talking about Muni? M-U-N-I-E? Is he even... How old is he? Daniel Mooney, you talking about? He's 26. He's not a young center back. Or Daniel Muncy? Dude, that dude is 26 years old. He's not a young center back. He's 26. And he's also an MLS center back. I mean, it's the same thing as a Miles Robinson. Or, what's his name? Jackson Regan. Like, MLS center backs ain't going to cut it for us, guys. This is the World Cup. Even though Bosnia is losing right now, I wish the U.S. had that type of intensity. Yeah, it's kind of crazy that we have to keep talking about intensity. Poch was talking about intensity. Personally, I don't think intensity was the problem. I think when he subbed on all the losers, that's when we started losing. It wasn't a lack of, I think intensity is a obfuscation for, oh, I put shit players on the field and we got a shit result. That's my honest opinion. Because that first half we were doing just fine intensity-wise. Oh, Italy shot saved. Japan beating England. Yeah, they beat Scotland. They're beating England. Japan could be very good at this World Cup. Would Poch be reluctant to bench Ream because he's the captain? I don't know, man, but he has to at this point. It's crazy. Different coach, same BS. Yep. CCV is out. Yes, he's out. He's injured. Oh, here comes Kosovo. Aslani on the ball. Cross. Chested down. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh. Oh, my God. This is nervy as hell. Oh, my God. Kosovo stole the ball from Turkey. Crossed. Oh. Ooh, collected by the keeper. Oh, that was close. That was close. Turkey living dangerously here. Turkey living very dangerously here. And this will get the crowd. I think that's a penalty. I think he fouled him in the box. He barged into him from the back. Look at this. Look at this. Okay? He's in the box. Oh, you could argue he was right at the edge of the box, but that was a foul. I mean, he got up, but that was a foul. Italy. Still going. Man, Kosovo are looking better right now. They still have the ball, but they have to be careful because Turkey can break. Turkey can break so fast. I don't think it's a pen over there. I think they would have, gone to VAR by now if it was a pen. Fuck it, Pete. We're calling you up for the national team. Be prepared to play out the back. Oh, I would be so bad playing out of the back. Shot. Ooh, just wide from distance. This was the thing about Turkey against Romania, too. It was a lot of shots from distance. There wasn't a lot of clear-cut chances being created. It was a lot of like shooting from distance type things. Three 3-5-2 versus 4-2-3-1 is what the problem is. I agree. If Jedi is not on the pitch, we can't play Arfsen as a fullback. He's a wing. We can't play Arfsen as anything. Fullback, wingback, nothing. At a World Cup level, he is trash. He couldn't even defend at a Gold Cup level, guys. He couldn't even defend at a Gold Cup level. All right, still 1-0. Goal kick for Italy. Oh, here comes Kosovo. Kosovo. Shot. Oh my God. Oh my God. Kosovo almost scored. Oh, that was so close. Aslani. Oh, this comes off the post and then Aslani hits it over. Honestly, Kosovo looks better than Then here. Oh, saved and off the crossbar, and then he hit it over the bar, Aslani. Oh my god. No, Aslani hit the crossbar. Oh my god. Oh, and he completely mishit the follow-up. Incredible save. Incredible save. Oh my god. Tipped that onto the bar. That was a goal. That was going straight in. That's what a really good keeper can give you. He can keep you in the game with an incredible save like that. Do you think Jedi could fill in at left center back at the World Cup? I know it's not ideal, but we are running out of options. Yeah, but then what? You put Tim Weah at left wing back and then Dest at right wing back? You could do that. I wouldn't mind seeing it tried, to be honest. I wouldn't mind seeing it tried. Going out on a limb, Turner does not make that save. He absolutely does not make that save. Here comes Italy again. Pete, would you put in Freese over Turner today? Yeah. Yeah, we gave Turner a chance against Belgium. I'd give Freese a chance against Portugal. Oh, can Tim Howard still play? I wish, man. He's too busy giving bad takes on his podcast. I don't think he'd be a good winger, guys, in the championship. That's my honest opinion. I don't think he would be. I think he would get figured out very quickly. Just because he can do a few step overs. They don't really do that in the championship. It's very high paced. The tempo is very back and forth. I don't see him being able to handle that tempo. That's my honest opinion. All right, here comes Bosnia trying to get that goal. All right, here comes Turkey. Nope. Nope. Very back and forth right now between. I wonder if Kosovo flubbed that one chance they had. Free kick? No. Referee says get up. Oliver Stone says get up. Here comes Turkey. Here comes Turkey. Oh my God. Oh, crossed it back. Oh, blocked. Oh my God. What a crazy game. Turkey still have it. Kalinoglu shoots from distance. Blocked. A lot of shots from distance with Turkey. Yeah, Yildiz should have gone down. I don't know why he didn't go down. Should have gone down. 11 Yanks. With our fullback problems, why didn't we give Richie Ledesma a shot? He's been Mexico's best player. I don't think he has. I don't think that's true at all. I don't think he's been Mexico's best player. I think that Richie Ledesma is a very mediocre right back. I look, right back, Richie can't play left back, and we have plenty of right backs. We've got Dest, Weah, and Scally who can all play right wing back. So I'm not. Alex Freeman's also there as well. I don't think Ledesma was the answer to our problems, to be honest. Pete, I think Obed Vargas is going to ball out for Mexico this summer. He's going to be good. Yeah, that one sucked. Losing Obed definitely sucked, for sure. I watched him against Portugal, and he was meh. Yeah, I watched Ledesma his whole career for PSV. He's always kind of been the same guy. He had some potential as a midfielder, but he lacked the speed and explosiveness to really compete at an elite level. And so he got, converted to a fullback at PSV, and now he's playing in Liga MX, which is about his level. He's a decent little player, but he's definitely not Mexico's best player. And I don't think losing him was a big loss, to be honest. I think Brian Gutierrez more so, to be honest. I think Gutierrez still has a higher ceiling than Ledesma does. Nil-nil between Turkey and Kosovo. Italy is beating Bosnia 1-0. Let's go check on the other scores here. Ooh, Sweden and Poland 1-1. Poland equalizes. Zaluski, assisted by Robert Lewandowski. Nikola Zaluski equalizes for Poland. That one could be interesting. All right, Italy still winning 1-0 over Bosnia. Kosovo and Turkey still 0-0. Kosovo have had the better chances, to be honest. They've had the better chances. Turkey has been a transition team and a long shot team, and they've really only created one chance. Luca Kolyosho is still playing for Italy's under 21s. Bosnia chance. I'm watching right now. The game's going on in midfield, S27. Oh, yeah, look at that. Header over the bar by Dzeko. Retegui arguing with the coach about something? Retegui. It's probably not Retegui. It's probably Retegui. Yeah, Kolyosho is not very good. He hasn't done anything in the French league this year. He is, playing for Italy's under 21s. That's about it. He wants to play for Italy. He's not going to be good enough to play for Italy. He's never going to be good enough to play for Italy. So I don't know what this kid is thinking. But do what you want, I guess. He's probably not going to be good enough for the US. Morocco beating Paraguay 2-0. Yeah, not totally surprised. All right, here comes a free kick for Kosovo from the halfway line. Oh, I think he was off. Yeah, he was way off. When talking about young center backs, did anyone mention Ian James for Sporting KC? Yeah, I've talked about Ian James in the past. He's definitely a young, up-and-coming center. Oh, my God, so close for Bosnia. So close. That just nicked past the post. Whew. Esmir cuts it back, curls it in. Nobody gets their head on it. Oh, no, he does get his head on it, and it just flicks wide, about a yard wide. All right, come on, Kosovo. Let's do something. Very close from Bosnia there. Very close. All right. Oh, Kosovo look good. Oh, my God. Kosovo looks very good right now, guys. Shot. Whew, blocked. Honestly, Kosovo looking better than Turkey. Pete, what's your score prediction for today? For Italy? Or are you talking about for the USA Portugal? I have to wait to see the starting lineup. I think the gap between our like top 12 to 15 players and everyone else in that roster is so big. I cannot predict the score line until I see the starting lineup. Oh, handball, handball. Nice try. All right, Turkey coming here down the right. They're going to try to cross it in. Italy have a lot of the ball right now. They're going to try to see out with possession, but it feels a little early for that. Roldan is the perfect player. Turkey still have the ball. Pete, is Turkey in our group if they win? Yep, Turkey will be the third team in our group if they win this game. Ooh, goal kick. Wow, that was Bosnia's chance. That felt like that header for Bosnia. Who is your least favorite USMNT player ever? Oh my God. I mean, where do you start? Jonathan Lewis? I don't know. Aaron Long? Like, least favorite? So many. Leggett, Roldan, Long, Jackson Ewell, Jonathan Lewis. I don't know. Like, so many. It's oh, Shaquille Moore, Jesus Ferreira. Oh my God. What's happening? Red card for Bastoni. Oh my God. Italy are going down to 1 to 10 men. Oh my God. Bastoni sent off. What did he do? Oh shit. Bosnia are at home with a man up. Italy's going to have to play Catenaccio for the rest of this. What happened? Oh my God. Someone's saying Ferreira's not the worst. No, Ferreira's definitely not the worst. But he didn't say the worst player. He said least favorite. Acosta for sure. Kellen Acosta, Jesus Ferreira, Jackson Ewell, Jonathan Lewis, Aaron Long, Walker Zimmerman. Yeah, that's a nasty challenge. That's a red card. That's a red card. Two-footed studs up. That's a red card. And he was the last man. He was the last man. Two-footed studs up challenge. That's a red card. Hmm. Pete, do you know the history between the U.S. and Kosovo? It would be so cool to see Kosovo at a World Cup in the U.S. I mean, I know there was a Balkan war with, I think, was it Serbia and Kosovo, and the U.S. I was 8 years old when that happened, so I don't remember exactly what happened. But as I remember, the U.S. helped stop the ethnic cleansing. I don't know. I could be wrong. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong there. Leggett got the most hate in my memory. Yeah, because all he did was pass the ball back. And it wasn't just how bad of a player they were, it was how many chances they got compared to how bad they were. That's what makes these players hated. Nobody talks about Ferreira now. No one really cares about Ferreira now, off living his life in Seattle, going to the fish market and pretending to play soccer on weekends. No one cares, right? It's only because he was constantly getting chances over better players, and Greg loved him. Oh my God. Oh my God. Ooh, Kosovo almost through. Yeah. So Retegi's pulled, and Italy's going to play Catenaccio for the rest of this game. Paul Arriola was the worst. Yeah, Paul Arriola is right up there with some of the worst, for sure. Poor Retegi, man. That's got to suck. Getting pulled out because of a teammate's red card. But if you want to go to the World Cup, you'd better hope that they can, oh my God, Esmir. Here we go. Jordan Morris. Okay. For me personally, I have three. Jordan Morris for being an absolute wuss, PFOC for being useless, and Leggett for being useless and having the audacity to cheat on Becky G, moving like Mbappe. Here come Turkey. Bosnia's free kick here. In. Oh, saved. Donnarumma. Donnarumma is going to have to stand on his head to keep Italy in this. They're down to 10 men. Miazga was pretty bad. Ooh. Some player on Bosnia is from Wisconsin. Yeah, Esmir Baraktarevic. Esmir Baraktarevic is from Wisconsin. I hope we don't lose Jakupovic to Bosnia also. We could lose Malik Jakupovic to them. Oh, brawl going on in Turkey versus Kosovo. Pete, did you see my comment on Kosovo and US? That explains it. Let me scroll up here. Pete, Kosovans love America because we were one of the first countries to recognize their independence. Interesting. That's good to know. We should probably recognize Taiwan's independence too. Sorry, didn't say that out loud. CCP gonna destroy my stream. What's happening here in Turkey, Kosovo? Yedlin was actually really good until last cycle. I'd give him a partial pass. Yeah, Yedlin wasn't the worst. He just aged out, but was still being used. And he was also a very one-dimensional player. He was a speedster with very little technique. All right, Bosnia are going to go absolutely crazy on Italy now for the next 45 minutes. Italy just has to hold on until halftime and then regroup. And they're going to play pure Catenaccio for the rest of this game. That's what's going to happen. Pete, is Kosovo in our group if they win? Yes. Oh my God, Bosnia almost scored again. Just wide. Just wide. If they keep doing this, they're going to score. Bold statement about Taiwan trying to be an actor. I do not care. I do not care. I have long ago decided I'm going to be one of those actors who speaks his mind and doesn't pander. Just like I do with soccer. Pete, are you going for Bosnia or Italy? I'm torn because part of me would be kind of funny to watch Italy not qualify for third World Cup in a row, but also I kind of want Italy at a World Cup. It's it's Italy. It's like they're one of the supposed world powers, even though they're not as good as they used to be. They're still Italy, and it's still cool to have them at a World Cup. But on the other hand, it would be cool to see Bosnia at a World Cup, Although Bosnia has been there before, so not as cool as Kosovo. The other side is I kind of don't want to see Baraktarevic at a World Cup representing Bosnia because that was our boy. And then he went and decided to rep Bosnia. So there's a little bit of like FU. You know what I mean? Yeah, he feels like Esmir kind of used us. He always wanted to represent Bosnia, but used the U.S. youth national teams to like get opportunities. All right, halftime. Halftime. Bosnia and Italy are. Oh my God. But I have a feeling Bosnia is going to win, guys. Now that Italy is down a man and they keep fouling, Esmir just want to foul. Esmir's been one of their better players in this game. And he just want to foul. Wow, that was a bad foul. Halftime for the Turkey-Kosovo game. It is 0-0. Arda Güler. All right, so Bosnia will have this free kick right before halftime. It's going to be sent in. Hi, Pete. If Turkey wins, are they in our group? Yes. Whoever wins between Kosovo and Turkey is in our group. Pete, Sweden scored a second goal. You're right. I didn't see that. Elanga scored the first one. Lagerbielke scored the second. Right now, Sweden are going to the World Cup. Oh, Bosnia cleared by Italy. Yeah, Donnarumma is going to have to stand on his head here. What time is it in Kosovo? I have no idea, but considering it's midday here in the US, probably late at night over there. Probably 9 or 10 p.m. I like Kosovo as a country, and I'm going to the other game at SoFi. I kind of want Italy to win the other game to see Jesse Marsh freak out. Yeah, I think if I'd be honest, I'm going for um Italy and Kosovo are the two teams I'm rooting for here. So I'm kind of hoping Italy can hold on. But if Italy does lose, I'm sorry, it's going to be kind of funny. Like, am I wrong here? Am I just like, is it just me? Am I the only one that's like, it's kind of funny to watch this once great team be so bad now? Kosovo looks pretty good. Decent first half. Yeah, agreed. Kosovo looked pretty good. Wait, if Kosovo make it, does that mean Balkan baddies in LA? Yeah, the Balkans will be here. The Kosovans. Pete, how many more times will you be asked if blank wins, do they go to the World Cup? I have no idea, Sam, but they keep asking. Pete, do we still want Kosovo in the group or Turkey with their performance? I don't think it matters, to be honest. We should beat both of those teams. Turkey's a good team, and our defense sucks. But they haven't, look, in so far in a game and a half of watching Turkey, they haven't really created much against either Romania or Kosovo to make me think that this team is going to be such a dangerous team that we have to fear. No, I think we can definitely beat Turkey. Italy not making it also looks bad for Serie A. This is true, Vespigo. Pete, do you think Tottenham will be relegated? I mean, they got De Zerbi so I think that's a step in the right direction. We're going to have to wait and see if he can turn things around. I would say in the end, probably not. Quality probably does just enough. What's even funnier is Italy won a Euro in between failing to qualify. Yeah, it's crazy. But also, Bonucci, like, Bonucci is there. They had Bonucci, they had Chiellini, they had all these guys, and they went back to the old Italian, Catenaccio, and sort of won on that. Turkey lost 6-0 to Spain not that long ago, by the way. Yeah, I remember that. Tom Davison, gonna ask this one more time, but tell me if I'm dumb. Isn't it possible that USSF just has an NDA or some sort of clause forcing head coaches to start a certain number of MLSers? I have no evidence of an actual piece of paper where they have to do it, but it would not surprise me if there was significant pressure for them to promote the league. Because you look at how much US soccer promotes the league, like it's crazy and promotes players. Just the other day, Walker Zimmerman's not even in the USMNT roster, okay? And just the other day, after the Belgium game, the US soccer Twitter was promoting Walker Zimmerman in a US jersey, writing love letters to Atlanta like that had anything to do with anything. So the amount that US soccer goes out of their way to promote MLS players is kind of crazy. I need Balkan and Swedish baddies, respectfully. All right. Well, good luck with that. Mexican national team does it. There's clearly pressure. Okay, that's insane. It is insane. But this is the soccer universe that we live in. It is all designed to make money for MLS. If Bosnia qualifies, that could make the case stronger. Malik Jakupovic to feel comfortable making the switch in the future. Yeah, it's very possible for sure. It is simply pressure. USSF is too close to MLS. They need to distance themselves. A lot of these practices don't necessitate a contract. It's understood that a USMNT coach is expected to fit MLS players in the lineup. This isn't even a conspiracy theory. Well, not Jurgen Klinsmann, but what's his name? The Dutch coach, not Rinus Michels, Jordi Cruyff. Johan Cruyff, in his biography, wrote that Jurgen Klinsmann told him that he had to fit MLS players into his rosters. So if it happened back then, I'm sure it's still happening now. Apparently, Johnny isn't injured. No, he's not injured. He felt uncomfortable. I don't know how much there was an agreement together with Atletico Madrid or wasn't an agreement. I'm just not sure. But if personally, I think if you feel discomfort or a strain of any kind, you shouldn't play. We need these guys ready and available for the World Cup, not for right now. Let's not be fooled by this Turkey performance. Romania and Kosovo are bunkering. If they played us, we wouldn't bunker. That is also true. That is also true. But Carius, we would have to bunker in moments. You can't bunker full time. And to be honest, Kosovo are attacking. They're not just bunkering. Kosovo's attacking. So I don't know about that. I think there's a very good chance that we could beat Turkey. Rashika still play for Kosovo? Not sure. Pete, what's your thoughts? What's your take on the CBS Galazzo guys spinning narrative that Roldan and co were amazing and that Johnny played himself off the roster? Are we surprised? I mean, are you? I'm not. They've been doing that for years. They've been glazing MLS players for years on that channel. So I am not remotely surprised to hear that from them. Hey, Pete, if Italy wins, are they good enough? Sorry, wait. Are they in the if Italy wins, are they in the World Cup? Sarcasm. Pete, we lost to Turkey because Johnny mistakes. Plus, we play our BC team. Turkey played with their A team. Yes, Bari. Nobody's disputing that Johnny made a mistake against Turkey. But Roldan has been shit his entire national team career, except for one game against Australia. And even in that one, he was good. So you have to look at who Johnny's going up against. And for me, Johnny did enough in the first 45 minutes against Belgium to be on that roster at the very least. At the very least. The CBS crew states that they rewatched the first half. Johnny was good. Everyone calm down. Yeah, did they rewatch the first half or are they responding to pressure? That's the problem with guys like that. I don't think they actually know what they're talking about. That's my honest opinion. That's my honest opinion. I think they just a lot of them also don't watch our players play in Europe. They don't. They say they do, but they don't. Like you can tell by the takes that they have, they don't actually watch our guys play in Europe. Like maybe they watch Pulisic play for Milan, but they don't sit down and watch Marseille play Le Havre to see how Tim Weah is doing. They don't sit down and watch Haji Wright play against Sheffield Wednesday to see how he's doing. They don't. So they just spout nonsense off the top of their heads most of the time and catch whatever game MLS tells them to watch on MLS. Pete, how can I get better at watching games like you and TAC? Like you guys point out things that I can't even notice. I think it's just a combination of playing and coaching and also watching for a long period of time. I just think it comes from experience and watching with a critical eye. Like try to watch games where you don't have a stake and watch games with a critical eye and watch what are they doing? What shape are they in when they have the ball? What shape are they in when they don't have the ball? What are their pressing triggers? Things like that. Nah, I think Conrad does. Cardoso is not a lock to make the World Cup. I don't know what Poch is thinking about Cardoso. I would have him at the World Cup. I don't know what Poch. I don't know what Poch thinks. Pete, what position did you play and what's your favorite? I mean, I played as a 6, a defensive midfielder. As a 10, I preferred to play as a 10, but I wasn't creative enough. I wasn't creative enough to play as a 10. So I ended up playing as a 6 because I was very good defensively and I could see the game and I could pass the ball well, but not well enough to be a 10, unfortunately. Let's see. I'm once again asking if Balo's starting spot is at risk. Pepe always performs with USA, even last game. For me, no, Darth. Um, Fowler and Balogun didn't get the ball in the last game, and he still did a good job. So I still, and all, I mean, look, Balogun plays in a better league. He's having a better season than everybody. Didn't he just score a bunch of goals for us toward the end of last year? Like, why are we still acting like Pepe's better? And I like Pepe. Pepe is my number 2 striker, and he should go to the World Cup. But I don't think there should be any question about who's starting for this team. I still think it's Balogun. My problem with Pete is he's speaking facts. Not cool. Which USMNT player suits you the most? Who do you compare to? Oh boy. Probably somewhere between. Trying to see. Somewhere between Tyler Adams and Tanner Tessman. Probably closer to Tanner Tessman because I was a better passer of. I had like a good. No, I would say Tyler Adams. I was a bulldog in midfield, and I would fight and scrap. And I was a good passer of the ball, but I couldn't be a playmaker. I wasn't a good enough passer to be a playmaker. So I would say probably Tyler Adams. Poch stated in his presser that he liked how Johnny played and he had an agreement on 45 minutes because he came into camp injured. What's new? LOL. Yeah. Yeah. Look, I don't think Poch was unhappy with Johnny. I really don't. And I think he's going to go to the World Cup. And frankly, with Tyler Adams' injury history, I think we absolutely need Johnny there. But was I a perfect player? I definitely didn't bring enough vibes, for sure. I didn't bring enough vibes. What do you think of the what do you think the ceiling is for Albert and Sullivan? Do you think they have as high a ceiling as Pulley did? Yes. Yes. I think they both could potentially be as good as Pulisic. But that's just so hard to call at this age. I would say that Kevin Sullivan needs to probably leave MLS at some point because at 16 years old, Pulisic was training in the Bundesliga with Dortmund, right? And getting the best possible football education at a very crucial age, sort of like how Mathis Albert is doing. I think that Kevin Sullivan, if he doesn't leave MLS at some point and go somewhere else, he's going to lose that little bit of refining that his game really needs, particularly when it comes to controlling a game. I think that Kevin Sullivan right now is a guy that does very little for long periods of time and then does something amazing. Like he'll lose the ball, but then he'll do something amazing with it. And I think his game needs refining because, of course, he's 16 years old. Now, who's better at refining a really talented young player's game, the Philadelphia Union or a top European team? Definitely not the Union, who are an absolute disaster. And what's his name hates young players, Bradley Carnell. So I think they both have high ceilings. It's very hard to know if they're going to reach those ceilings, right? I can tell you right now, they both have as high a ceiling as Pulisic. That's my honest opinion. Would you prefer Turkey or Kosovo as a rival? I wouldn't mind either, to be honest. I think both are very, very good, and I'd be fine with either. But I think it would be more special for Kosovo, you know? Like the Cinderella story of Kosovo going to the World Cup in the United States would be really cool. I thought Sullivan signed for Manchester City. Yeah, he did, but he's not going to be good enough to play for Manchester City when he's 18, I don't think. That's the problem. So Man City's going to have to loan him out somewhere, hopefully to maybe Hirona, might be get loaned out to Hirona. We'll see where they end up putting him. It depends on his progress at the Union. It's going to depend a lot on his progress at the Union. What about Gozo? What current player's ceiling do you think he can reach? Weah? Maybe. I need to watch more of Gozo because from what I saw at the World Cup, I think Weah is probably the best comparison, but Weah has better finishing ability and is more clinical in the final third. Gozo, I need to watch more of him in MLS. He's starting the season quite well in MLS, but I only saw one game. I need to watch more of him before I make a proper assessment. But definitely somebody to watch. I think Weah's probably the best. I think Weah's probably the best comparison from the limited minutes that I have seen. Pete, did you rant about the jersey situation in the last game? If so, I missed it. I ranted about it on Tax Stream. It was kind of a disaster, to be honest. Yeah, let's just hope we have proper difference in jerseys tonight. I really don't like that white block on the back of the US jersey, even with the number and the name on it. I really don't like that white block. So I'm actually considering now not getting the jersey, or maybe getting an imitation jersey, or just getting the blue jersey with the stars, the dark blue one. I'm not sure yet. Well, I had planned to get the main jersey, but having seen it live on TV, I really don't like it. I really don't like that huge white block on the back. I think it looks awful, to be honest. So unless there's a imitation or a fan version that I can get where the stripes go all the way around, then I'll get it. But if not, I'll probably just stick to the dark blue one, which is also kind of mid in my opinion. I got the stripes jersey. Fits okay, but material is shockingly thin as a plain jersey. Interesting. First half, what happened? It's still 0-0. It's still 0-0. I think the fan jersey has stripes all around. Does it? Where does the fan where? Because I looked on US Soccer's site, and even the fan jersey doesn't have. It still has that huge white block. Okay, Kosovo versus Turkey. Second half has kicked off. Norway and Japan jerseys look really good. Joy F Ball, $17. Great quality. Italy are down to 10 men. They're starting the second half. They're winning 1-0. They're winning 1-0, but they're down to 10 men, guys. So Bosnia has a huge, huge chance here. All right, so Italy making some substitutions. They're going to go very defensive this whole second half. Full catenaccio for Italy. That's what's going to happen here. 100%. All right, Turkey. Turkey versus Kosovo is still 0-0. We could go to extra time and penalties, guys. We could go to extra time and penalties. Will they storm the field if Kosovo win? I have no idea what's going to happen. Turkey under pressure, Italy under pressure, Bosnia under pressure, Kosovo under pressure. Let's go into the game here. Kosovo, Turkey, the only one that is still 0-0. Who's watching this from a college class? All right, Kosovo clear their lines. Once Future King. Hi, Pete. What do you think of the goalkeeper prospects for the future? I think that I'm going to do a whole video. I'm going to do a series of videos, actually. I'm going to do a series of videos on our prospects in every position, a deep dive, probably over the course of April and May, into our prospects in every single position and what we can expect to look like in this next cycle with some of these prospects, where they're at now, what their potential ceiling is, what I think about their development, what their strengths and weaknesses are. I'm going to do basically a video covering all of these different prospects in depth, position by position. So it's going to be a series of at least 6 videos, 6 to 8 videos, something like that. Would it still be worth watching the game tonight to you if you didn't have to cover it. Oh, of course I'd still watch it. I watch every U.S. game, coverage or not. I was a U.S. fan long before I covered the U.S. I've been watching the U.S. since the 2002 World Cup, searching for sketchy streams when I lived in India, trying to find out where the U.S. plays or where I can watch the U.S. play. All right, here comes Bosnia. Esmir. Man, it'd be crazy if Esmir scores on Italy. Italy, you're going to be so nervous. So nervous. Did you watch the under-18s today versus Portugal? I watched the last half an hour of that game. Last half an hour. Whoa. Bosnia almost scored again. Donnarumma with a very good save. A very good save from Donnarumma here. Oh my! Oh no, he didn't make the save. It just went across. Whew. Bosnia looking dangerous, man. I don't know. If Italy can hold out like this for another 45 minutes. Pete, name 6 big name Euros that won't be back for next USMNT camp. Depends how you define big name Euros, Stray, but I think the ones from Europe that won't be back next camp. You want my guess? I think it's going to be Agyemang, Joe Scally, possibly Gio Reyna. I think Gio Reyna is going to the World Cup. Agyemang, Joe Scally, and I think that's it. Mackenzie and Trusty are going to the World Cup. I don't think any other Euro guys are not coming back next camp. It's going to be those two, probably. I like Kosovo's blue kit. Yeah, their blue kit's nice. Here comes Turkey, though. I bet you ate great Indian food. Oh, you betcha. Whoa, no, that's not. Don't dive. Aiden Morris, possibly. I don't know, though. With all of our injuries and the way Berhalter and Adams and Roldan performed, I don't know. Oh, here comes Bosnia. Dude, this is going to be 45-minute assault on Italy's goal. 45-minute assault. They've got 2 banks of 4 defending for their lives, and then just Moise Kean up top. They're not going to be able to hold on to the ball, and they're going to get tired. And this is in Bosnia. This is in Bosnia's stadium. Esmir misses the chance. Italy's going to take their sweet time with every throw-in. They're going to take their sweet-ass time. It's still 0-0 in the 51st minute between Kosovo and Turkiye. This could go to extra time and penalties, guys. Japan is outplaying England so bad right now. That's crazy. Oh, Turkey, out, out, out. Goal kick. Oh, here comes Kosovo. Oh, my God. Oh, he took too long on the ball. Took way too long on the ball there. Turkey cuts it back. Shoots. Goal. Turkey scores. Turkey scores 1-0. 1-0. Turkey scores. About what they did last time. About the same time that they scored last time against Romania. Turkey scored. Poland equalizes against Sweden, 2-2. Here comes Bosnia. Oh my God, shoots, blocked. Dude, Bosnia is getting inside this box so many times, and Italy are just they look so nervy right now. I think Bosnia is going to score. Unless Donnarumma can pull off some miracle, I think Bosnia is going to score, guys. Oh, saved again by Donnarumma. This is non-stop Bosnia, guys. Non-stop Bosnia. I think Bosnia is going to score. It's crazy. All right, Poland 2-2. Here comes Bosnia again. Cleared. Oh, Italy can't even hold on the ball. They clear it. It goes straight back to Bosnia. They can't hold on like this. They cannot play like this for 45 minutes. Impossible. Impossible. Shot. Blocked. Dude, this is insane. I don't know what Italy's doing. I don't know what they're doing. I mean, I get you're down to 10 men, but you cannot sit this deep. You're just inviting pressure. You're just inviting so much pressure, and you're going to get exhausted because you can't even hold on to the ball. They cannot even hold on to the ball. Oof. Corner for Bosnia. All right, Turkey are up 1-0. So what's going to happen here? Here comes Kosovo. Foul. That's a bad foul. That's a bad foul. Here comes Bosnia. Oh, my God. Corner. Nope. Still in. Still in. Throw in. Throw in for Bosnia. They're just going to keep on coming. They're going to keep on coming. I don't think Bosnia have enough clinical finishing to score. Yeah, but it only takes one. Oh, my God. Kosovo? Oh, come on. Come on, Kosovo. Come on. Whoop. Terrible cross. Kosovo doesn't really have any creativity. No, he got it. He got it. Still in. Still in the box. All right, here comes Bosnia again. Still 1-0 to Italy. Oh, Italy clearing their lines here. But they can't even hold on to the ball. They're pressing them so hard. Long ball over the top. Bosnia win it back. I mean, look, you're playing man down. But you're not playing. Italy look like they're playing two men down right now. They look like they're playing two men down. It's kind of crazy. Shot from distance. Turkey's blocked, goes back to the keeper. Italy have a free kick that they're going to take their sweet time with. Yeah, Italy needs to hold the ball. But Donnarumma goes long. See what they can do with it. If Italy lose, they may need to go into hide. Yeah, it's going to be over for Italy. If they lose 3 World Cups in a row that you miss out on, you're not a serious soccer country. Come on. Come on. But I don't know. Something about it. Maybe the gods will help Italy hold on. Doesn't look like it right now. Corner for Bosnia. There's so much pressure, and Italy are sitting so deep, guys. So deep. I'm gonna have to start drinking beer here so I don't give a fuck by the time the US is on. Oh boy. Looking like Turkey will win as expected. Yeah, I think in the end, Turkey just had too much quality. Kadioglu is a very good left back. Very good left back. Oh my God, Donnarumma slipping as he takes a goal kick. Italy trying to mount some kind of a counterattack here. Pete, you play FIFA? I feel like you'd be good. I've played FIFA one time in my life when I was 14 years old, and I never played again. I really don't play video games at all. I mean, I played like Dance Dance Revolution at Christmas with my sisters, but I don't really play video games at all. I don't have the time, and honestly, I don't really have the interest. I'd rather be doing something in the real world than playing something on a video game. Like FIFA, I'd rather just be playing soccer. All right, Italy 1-0 over Bosnia. Turkey 1-0 over Kosovo. It's not looking good for the Balkan states here. I feel like you would love Football Manager. I think that might be the one I'd be most open to trying, Football Manager. But honestly, I just don't have time. The problem with both of my careers is they take up a lot of time. And especially acting. You spend a lot of time doing things that don't make you any money. Auditioning, submitting for roles, updating headshots, acting classes. That's what you pay money for. So you spend a lot of time not making any money in order to make money some of the time. It's a tough career, and it's very time consuming career. And then on top of, YouTube and acting, I also have, hobbies and friends and a relationship and all these things that also take time, you know. Yeah, I still play soccer. Well, I haven't played for the last month or two because I've been very busy, but before that I was playing twice a week, just like in the park with a bunch of like Mexican friends. I don't play seriously. I tore my ACL. I can't go play in any kind of competitive league. It's not worth breaking another part of my body after what I went through. I'm like, it's not worth it. I'm not getting paid to play soccer, so I'm sticking to like rec soccer. All right, Italy trying to make something happen here. Pete, when you and Spicy Jeff go on vacation with Tack, where do you like to go? Do the Mexicans still call you leche? Yes, they do. They used to call me flauta when I was a bit skinnier, but then I put on a little pound, and they're like, "Oh, leche." I was like, "Hey, what happened to flauta? It's almost more insulting now." Video games have become 40-hour immersive movies. Can't do that. Yeah, they just take up so much time. If you have time, great. Okay, here comes Turkey down the left. Foul. No, no foul, says the ref. Bosnia trying to find an equalizer here. No. Oh, is Moise Ken through? Over the bar. Oh my God, Italy, that would have sealed it. Italy almost scored in transition. Moise Ken 1v1 with the keeper and over the bar. Gattuso's trying to calm everybody down. My God. One stray pass. That's the problem for Bosnia, right? You push so many guys forward in an equalizer. I don't know how he misses that, man. That miss is going to haunt him if Bosnia score. Here come Turkey again. Yeah, it was not a great shot. Ooh, Turkey almost scored again. All right, Bosnia with a corner. You should audition for the White Lotus. Oh, it's so hard to get an audition for the White Lotus. Oh my God, Turkey almost scored again. You don't just get to decide who you audition for. The casting director for those have to call you in to audition. And the casting directors, they have thousands of people wanting to audition for that part. And honestly, White Lotus, they give most of their parts to names. Oh, Turkey. It's mostly Turkey now. It's all Turkey and all Bosnia. Honestly, the more interesting game right now is Italy Bosnia. Shot from distance, easy save for Donnarumma. Pete, what's a favorite action movie for you? I'm trying to write one myself. Action movie? To be honest, I don't really like action movies that much. I would say 300 if you want to call that an action movie, but I don't know if that's really action. Is One Battle After Another action? That's for me one of the best films of the decade. Trying to think, I'm not really an action guy. My general like movie style, although I have several, is Ordinary Humans, Extraordinary Circumstances. That's my style of movie. Mad Max was good. Yeah, Fury Road was good. The second one, eh. First one was good. Here come Bosnia. I haven't seen the John Wick movies, but I understand that rage. I understand that rage. If someone did shit to my dog, I would probably pull some John Wick on them for sure. I'd be in jail. Someone killed my dog, I would be in jail right now. 100%. I like dystopian movies. Like what's that one that Will Smith did? I Am Legend, so good. Book of Eli, so good. I love a good dystopian film. Why isn't Sweden Poland more interesting? I just don't care too much, I guess. For me, it doesn't really matter to me too much who wins. Oh, oh my God. Oh, they had a chance there. Oh, they had a chance. Maze Runner was pretty good. Life of Pi, very good. Yes. Very good. Life of Pi was excellent. Darth Pete versus Jedi Master Attack would go insane. Make it happen. Yeah, Kosovo, never gonna go. Kosovo have not, apart from that one shot they had where they hit the crossbar, Kosovo have not threatened enough to be a real meaningful threat here. It's mostly Bosnia here. It's Bosnia versus Italy. Although Bosnia kind of slowed down the last 5-10 minutes or so. 64 minutes. Turkey versus Kosovo, 67 minutes. As far as movies that I'm in, I shot a Lifetime movie in February that's going to be coming out. I don't know when it's coming out, sometime this year. So that's, you can see me in that. I'm shooting a movie next month in Charlotte. Just found out about that this morning, actually. Going to play in a true story. I'm going to play an FBI agent investigating a bank heist, a true story, actually. And what's even cooler is the director of this movie is the grandson of one of the criminals. So that's cool. Did you see Hail Mary? Yes. Loved it. Loved Hail Mary. So good. 10 out of 10. Highly recommend. Go see Hail Mary. But go watch it in IMAX if you can. It's even cooler in IMAX. Pete is in a vertical drama. Yes, a vertical drama. Bills must be paid, guys. Bills must be paid. Pete, any shirtless scenes? No. I usually play law enforcement characters. We don't do a lot of shirtless scenes. The Raid is very good. Yes, The Great Raid. That what's that? It's a World War II movie about that raid on the Japanese prison in the Philippines. with what's his name? Joseph Long Gone Fiends. Joseph Fiends. Very good movie. Great raid. Pete, sounds like you're typecast. Sorry. I don't mind being typecast. Typecast means you're working. Do you know how many actors wish they were in my shoes working regularly? I don't mind it at all. Oh, locked. Pete, would you act in a movie that Tack is involved with? So long as he's not directing or producing. If he's just hanging out, yes. I don't know if I would trust Tack around a film. I'll be you in the new movie, US versus Iran. What, you're going to play a YouTuber? An American soccer YouTuber? Pete, you should have played Ted Lasso. No, Jason Sudeikis did a great job. Tack would make a good ethnically ambiguous movie sidekick. I think Tack's more of a leading man than a sidekick. Well, he's funny enough to be a sidekick. Oh, Turkey again. Shot blocked. Bosnia versus Italy. How did you and Tack meet? We met on YouTube. We met because in 2020, we both started YouTube channels during COVID, and we were both covering American soccer. And I think it was actually during the MLS Cup final, we were both doing live watch-alongs, and it kind of split the stream. And we had some of my guys, we had a lot of similar audiences. So we decided instead of competing, we'd work together. And we started working together. And then from there, we just developed a good partnership and then became friends. Triple G starring Pete and Tack. I'll play Greg Berhalter one day for sure. I'll lose a ton of weight. I'll shave my head. I've already got the accent down. I've got the mannerisms down. Yeah, and look, I think that we can do better. For us, the guys like Sebastian, Sebastian Leggett. Sorry, I almost meant Berhalter, my son, me, and look, they know stadiums, and that's important. I thought we dominated that game that we lost 12-0. They just had more Champions League guys. I mean, they had that one Champions League guy who's not even in the Champions League anymore, and he's there and he's doing goals. And we don't have any guys in the Champions League. I know only 9 of the 11 in the starting lineup are Champions League, but Gio Reyna also didn't train very good, and I'm mad at him. And so, that's the thing, is verticality and my mugs. And anyone want to take a picture with me? Because the weather conditions didn't help. The scene where Triple G kicked his wife could be your Oscar. Fuck no, I'm not even doing that on TV. All right, bye, babe. Can you behind the back pass though? Oh yeah, I've been practicing it. Denmark scores, ties Czechia. Oh yeah, the shoes. Talking about my kicks for sure. Give me freedom, give me fire. Bounce passes and sneakers. Definitely, I could do Klinsmann both. I could do all the biographies of all the coaches. I could do Bob Bradley too. I'd shoot Bob Bradley and Greg Berhalter one after the other, because then I'd only have to shave my head once. Bob Bradley would just be all intensity. And I told the guys, if you're not ready to fight for your country, then you're not ready. Just the eyes. It's all in the eyes with Bob Bradley. And then just Jurgen, it's all just, for us, it's huge. It's huge for the guys. You got to come now. You got to step on their toes. You got to make them uncomfortable and make them uncomfortable yourself. That's huge. That's huge for Josie and for all of these guys. And I don't like Landon. So fuck Landon, but also the guys that are stepping on the toes, those are the guys. Landon doesn't want to step on the toes. I said, Landon, you want to step on the toes? He said, no, I want to play soccer. I said, no, man, you can't do that. So now Landon's not going to come because he's in Cambodia, man. 20 minutes for Italy. Yes. For the U.S., it's all about Turkey versus Kosovo. And Kosovo is still losing 0-1. I haven't heard Bruce Arena talk enough to do Bruce, but I think it's a lot of like that Brooklyn accent. Italy bringing on 2 more subs. 70 minutes. They're winning 1-0. I could see Pete playing a character that is part of the mafia. I don't know. I think I look too decent looking to be part of the mafia. I think I can play villains, but more like high society villains. I don't look blue collar enough to play villains, which, you know, most villains are high society, anyways. Let's be honest. The real villains in the world are corporate stooges and people who run our government. That's the truth. But in movies, they're often not. It's been turned Chinese. Oh, oh, ooh, almost a chance for Kosovo there. I want a Nutty Professor style movie called Triple G, where Pete is Berhalter, Bruce Arena, Jurgen, and himself. Oh dear, injury for one of the Kosovan players. Is it Haslani? Pete plays as a law enforcement officer. That's a big enough villain. But usually I play good law enforcement officers. I play ones that are like trying to solve crimes or help people. I don't think I look like a bad. I just Googled you to find some of your films and I found an article that you died. Rest in peace. Pete would be the douchey billionaire who cuts cancer research for kids. Oh boy. Donnarumma, big save. Shot. Big save, Donnarumma. Corner for Bosnia. Italy's living so dangerously right now, guys. So dangerously. I could see you, Pete, in Peaky Blinders. Oh, I could be in Peaky Blinders. Wow. Bosnia losing opportunities. 75 minutes in Kosovo, Turkey. 75 minutes in Italy, Bosnia. Oh my God, Bosnia. Still can't score. I wish we had a keeper like Donnarumma. Yeah, you and me both, man. Donnarumma would save our ass so many times. The Pesky Blinders movie was so bad. Very disappointing. Oh, Peaky Blinders. Was it bad? Shot from Italy. That's over the bar. Esposito. Guys, hit the like button if you haven't already. We got 300 of you in the chat. Messi or CR7? Messi. All right. Kosovo have 14 minutes to try to make something happen here. Bosnia, about the same. About the same. They look much more likely to score than Kosovo. But it's not looking good for the Balkan boys. Ball over the top. Italy heads it away. Oof. Man, this is crazy. It's starting to look like Bosnia may not score, right? Like, Italy's defending pretty well, all things considered. They're defending quite well, and Donnarumma's bailing them out when he needs to, but here comes Bosnia again. Oh, blocked. Who will have the better World Cup, Messi or CR7? Probably Messi. I imagine Messi. Better player, Pete or Tack? I'm not sure. We've never actually played against each other, but probably Tack. I think Tack's more technical than me. He's got that Brazilian in him. All right, Turkey's still winning 78th minute, guys. Turkey still winning. You see Italia doing well in the World Cup if they qualify? I mean, it's hard to say. It's just been so long since we've seen Italy at a World Cup. They definitely have the players to do well enough. I don't see them as a contender or anything, but they definitely have, the players to make a final run. Pete, do you think Jamaica wins today? Honestly, I have no idea if Jamaica's going to win today. I haven't really been following Jamaica recently. I don't have the time. Give me season, give me fire. Give me reason, take me higher. Italy needs to beat Canada. Ooh, Italy almost score. Damn, they missed that. They missed that. Hey, what do you think of the World Cup song this year? Kind of forgettable. Nothing beats Waka Waka and Wave and Flag. Oh, here comes Italy again, but they're not exactly pouring forth in numbers. Bosnia makes the challenge, and that'll be a corner for Italy. Italy's probably not going to send very many people forward on this corner. Jamaica has a shot. They have two players from high flying. Honestly, I'm worried that if Jamaica gets to the World Cup, they're going to get what's his name from Marseille, the wife beater. Yeah, what's his name? You guys know who I'm talking about. That he's going to play for them at the World Cup, and I really don't want him at a World Cup. Oh, oh my God! That's a good long shot from Muslija. Greenwood, thank you, Mason Greenwood. Oh, Italy shot way over, way over. Yeah, they got Ian Frey, right? Ian Frey plays for Inter Miami. I'm worried that Greenwood is gonna play for them at the World Cup. Hmm. Oh my God! Oh my God! Bosnia scored! Oh my God! Bosnia scored 1-1. Oh my God! Bosnia scored 1-1. Oh shit! Bosnia scored 1-1. This is gonna go to penalties. This is gonna go to overtime, isn't it? Yeah, Ricky Martins was good. Italy may not go to the World Cup, guys. Italy may not go to the World Cup. It's 1-1 between Bosnia and Italy. 1-1. Oh my God. Tabakovic with the goal. Tabakovic with the goal. Oh my God. Oh, shit. Only so much you could do. It was a sort of a matter of time there. The way Italy were sitting so deep. Oh my God. 1-1. But it's not finished. If Italy can hold on to penalties, you kind of trust Donnarumma to handle penalties, right? So Italy just has to not concede again. They just have to not concede again until they get to penalties. But there's overtime. If there's overtime, we're watching overtime. We're definitely watching overtime here. Bastoni is going to be hated if Italy don't qualify. Turkey are bringing on defensive players now. They're bringing on defensive players now. You don't have work, Pete? No, not on set today. I was on set yesterday. So today I have 2 streams. This stream, and then we have the Portugal USA stream later. I've been working all weekend. I was on set on Sunday, and I was on set yesterday. Oh, boy. Moise Ken is going to live to regret that miss if Italy don't make it here. It is 1-1. It is 1-1. England losing to Japan. Dang. Turkey still 1-0 up at Kosovo, 85th minute. Hard to see Turkey blowing this right now. Kosovo haven't really been much of a threat. So it does look like we're going to face Turkey, guys. It does look that way. What's the score? Turkey's winning 1-0. Turkey's winning 1-0. What happened in England's first game? You said it hasn't been a good international window. What was the first game, the score, and who did they play? Okay, long ball for Italy from a free set piece, and that'll be a goal kick for Bosnia. Oh, my God. Oh, Uruguay. What happened? They drew 1-1 with Uruguay? Turkey on the transition here, but Kosovo managed the situation. Oh, my God. Bosnia almost scored again. Oh, my God. Bosnia almost scored again, guys. Oh, big miss. Big, big miss. Sweden scored. Oh, Gyökeres. Gyökeres scores for Sweden. Oh, are Sweden going to the World Cup over Poland? It looks that way. It is not good for the Eastern European teams right now. Well, I guess Bosnia is drawing and clearly have. Oh, that was so close. Big save, Donnarumma. Wow, Sweden 3-2. It looks like Sweden will go to the World Cup instead of Poland. Kosovo, good chance, good save. Kosovo's still in it. Kosovo's still in it. They have a corner. Oh my God. In the box, in the box. Cleared, cleared. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Blocked. Italy have the ball. They're trying to create something here. I think I'm going to change the stream to an Italy stream. This is a full-on Italy stream now, guys. Italy bringing on an attacker now. Oh, Kosovo shot way over the bar. Barea is out for Italy. Barea is out. Tottenham relegating? Yes or no? I don't know. I think generally speaking, probably not. Now that they got De Zerbi, I'm curious to see what they look like. Jokic scored, so now it's Lewandowski's turn. Lewandowski. 3-2. There's 3 minutes left in the Sweden-Poland game. We have about 5 minutes left in Bosnia-Italy. P, what group would the winner of Bosnia-Italy be in? It would be in Canada's group. They'd be with Jesse Marsh. Jesse Marsh and co. Italy will score. I believe in them. I kind of want Italy to make it. Egypt keeping a clean sheet on Spain is impressive. Yeah, it's good for them. Good for them. Here comes Bosnia. Here comes Bosnia. Italy just has to hold on for penalties. They just have to hold on for penalties. Uh-oh. Italy's going to be tired, though. Italy's going to be tired. Here they go. Here they go. Over the top. Header! Save Donnarumma. Oh, my God. Donnarumma's playing hero right now. Big save from Donnarumma, man. That's the beauty of having one of the probably the best goalkeeper in the world. Corner for Bosnia. Guys. Pete, do I have kids? No, no kids for me. Dogs, but no kids. If Kosovo lose or win today, still qualify. What? No, they don't. No, they don't. If Italy can keep the score 1-1 till penalties, I'm pretty sure that Italy will win because Donnarumma will pull a Buffon. Okay, so here comes Italy. Here comes Turkey. Turkey's winning 1-0 over Kosovo. It's 90 minutes, guys. We're 90 minutes in. When this game ends, we're turning into a full-on Italy-Bosnia stream. I might even change the thumbnail and the title. Full-on Bosnia stream. Bosnia-Italy stream, because that's the more exciting game right now, to be honest. When I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom. All right, throw in for Italy, 88th minute. One last surge forward for Kosovo here. One last surge forward for Kosovo. Ooh, not a penalty, not a penalty. Here comes Bosnia again. Can Italy hold on? I kind of want Italy there. I'll be honest, guys. The other side of that coin. Denmark's going to extra time. Oh, shit. Okay, Denmark's going to extra time. It looks like Italy and Bosnia is also going to extra time unless Bosnia can score in these next few minutes. But it's very much looking bad for Italy right now. Okay, terrible cross, easily grabbed by Donnarumma. Take his time. England have lost to Japan 1-0. Japan beating both Scotland and England 1-0 apiece. Oh, England. Guys, hit the like button in the chat if you haven't already. Also, before this Bosnia game goes to extra time, we're going to have a quick word from our sponsor, FanDuel. Here comes Bosnia again. Can Italy hold on for extra time here, or will Bosnia bring this? It's not coming home. Cross from Esmir. Italy clears. Isn't England supposed to be title contenders? On paper, yeah, they have the players to be title contenders. They have the players. Turkey, Kosovo is 2 minutes into a 6 minutes of extra time situation. Bosnia still coming for Italy here. I'm just making a new thumbnail for this stream, guys, because it's going to turn into a Italy-Bosnia stream after this Turkey-Kosovo game ends. I don't know if they'll let me change the thumbnail midstream, will they? They may not. YouTube may have rules about that. We'll see. When I get older. Bosnia header, and it's wide. Long ball. Looks like Italy's trying to do something here. Oh, Moise Ken is probably ruining that miss from earlier. And Bastoni is going to be in big trouble back at home. Big trouble. Here comes Bosnia. 3 minutes of extra time, and we're a minute and a half into it, guys. A minute and a half. Here comes Bosnia. Esmir could have played for us. Yeah, but he always wanted to represent Bosnia, apparently. Apparently. All right, here comes Bosnia again. Cross cleared. Kosovo, there's 1 minute left for Kosovo. They're not going to score. Kosovo doesn't even look like scoring right now. Ball over the top, going nowhere. Goal kick for Italy. Can they hold on? Can they hold on? Goal kick for Donnarumma. Would Esmir even make our roster? 100% he'd make our roster. The question is how Poch would use him, because he's more of a pure winger. But he could be one of the two attacking midfield. Dude, he's better than Diego Luna. He's definitely better than Roldan and Berhalter, even though it's different positions. I mean, it's hard to imagine a world where Esmir doesn't make that roster. He would 100% make that roster. All right, Turkey are so close, guys. So close. That's it. Turkey have qualified for the World Cup. They beat Kosovo 1-0 after beating Romania 1-0, and they will join the United States, Paraguay, and Australia in Group D as suspected, guys. Turkey will be our third opponent, and it makes that Group D very, very interesting. Very interesting. Incredible. Congratulations to Turkey. Kosovo put up a brave fight, but in the end, they didn't really have enough. Italy, Bosnia is apparently there's an ad showing. I'm guessing it's full time. Let me see if there is a way to change. Can I change the thumbnail? I can't change the start time or the description. Can I change the thumbnail? Yeah, I can change the thumbnail. Hang on. Let me make a quick thumbnail here. If you guys give me 1 minute of silence, then I will give you a thumbnail. Poor Kosovo. They're crying. I get it, man. Sucks. It would have been a dream story for Kosovo. But in the end, they didn't really have enough. But to be honest, guys, this Turkey team that I watched against Romania and against Kosovo, they're a good team for sure. I don't think they are a team that we need to absolutely fear, right? I really don't think so. They're a good team, and we have to be careful, and they have a good, solid attack, but they're not a team that we should be like, oh my God, we'll never beat them. It's not Belgium or Portugal, for sure. It's a good team. We need to, 1 sec, I'll get to your super chat. Let me finish making this Let me finish making this thing to switch, because this is going to be a long afternoon as we watch Italy and Bosnia go to extra time and potentially, guys, to penalties. All right, take a break, go to the bathroom, guys, if you need to, get some water, because it's about to go crazy here in extra time for Bosnia versus Italy. It's going to be crazy. By the way, we're going to cover the entire World Cup, guys, right here on this channel, here in Tactical Manager TV for the US and other countries. So hit subscribe. Hit subscribe. Hit like button if you haven't already. It is 1-1 between Italy and Bosnia. I'm going to change this thumbnail here. And then we're going to get going. We're going to continue. If Italy misses the World Cup for the second straight time, Lamau. That will be quite funny, for sure. Funny and also kind of sad, because they used to be such an incredibly great team. You know? All right, let me change the thumbnail and the name here. What? Do not schedule for later. It's live right now. What are you saying? What do you mean scheduled for later? I can't schedule it for later because it's not scheduled. It's live. I don't think it's letting me change anything on the thumbnail. I can't change it while I'm live for whatever reason. Oh well, we'll just have to cover it with the same thumbnail. Bro, who is the winger that picked Italy over us? Luca Kogliosho. He's still playing with their under-21s. He's still playing with the under-21s. He's not going to play for Italy. He's not remotely good enough. There's a question if he would ever play for us. He's not very good. Bosnia, Italy clearing their lines here. It's the 92nd minute, guys. Lots happening. It's going to be all Bosnia. Italy just has to hold on. They have to hold on for penalties and obviously try to score. Give us your prediction, Pete, for the USMNT versus Portugal tonight. I can't give you a prediction because I don't know who's playing. I got to wait to see who starts and who plays because that massively impacts my prediction on the score. Bosnia still have a ton of the ball right now. We need to pick up our intensity tonight because we're actually in a very tricky group. Yeah, we are in a very tricky group, 100%. Our intensity, our everything needs to be there. Everything needs to be there. All right, let's have a quick word from our sponsor, FanDuel. Let me just pull them up. Right now, Bosnia having a ton of the ball. All right, so FanDuel Sportsbook, we're going to pick soccer, and it's pretty much just the Premier League that they have here. West Ham versus Wolves, plus 340. I don't know if Bournemouth is going to beat Arsenal, but at those odds, 650 looks pretty good. I'd throw $10 on there. Liverpool Fulham is probably where I'd throw maybe $5 on that at plus 460. I could see Fulham getting a win over in Liverpool, or at least even a draw. So that's a good possibility there. Other than that, I don't see any bets that I'd really put any money on. But that's FanDuel, guys. Bet responsibly. Don't bet the house or the money. I mean, the house or the car or the college fund or anything like that. All right, it is still 1-1 with Italy and Bosnia. Italy is going to take their sweet, sweet time every time they get on the ball, and they're going to hope for penalties here. This could come down to Donnarumma saving Italy's ass. Can he do it? If they lose, Italy is missing third straight World Cup, Pete. Yeah, crazy. Crazy. I kind of hope they don't. I kind of hope they don't, though. How you doing? Doing all right, guys. Yes, I'm staying to watch Italy. That's all we're doing right now, is we're watching Italy-Bosnia. We'll stay here until Italy-Bosnia ends. All right, free kick for Italy from the halfway line. Just switching this over to Italy on the TV so I can have my phone back. Italy heads it down. Cross. Catch. Good catch by the Bosnian keeper there. All right, I finally got my phone back. Whoop. Bosnia, header over the top. That goes wide. Looks like this might come down to penalties, guys. 95 minutes. USMNT are better than Italy. I don't know, guys. Are we better than Italy? Like, we didn't have to qualify for this World Cup. Are we better than Italy? Are we? I don't know that we are. Italy has better players. Let's be very honest. They have better players in most areas of the field. I don't know if we're better than Italy. Guys, we just got thumped by Belgium. Seen a lot of racism by Italian fans attacking Wes over the years. I'm hoping for an Italian pack tonight. Fair, fair. All right. Bosnia versus Italy. Italy trying to create something here, but they're down to 10 men, have been since just before the half. I'm worried Pete won't have a voice for the U.S. game. Yeah, you and me both. You and me both. Bosnia still have a ton of the ball. 96 minutes in. It's a lot of Bosnia. It's not looking good. It's not looking good for Italy. Cleared. Ball over the top from Bosnia, and that'll be out. Goal kick for Donnarumma. This is it, you guys. This is it. It all comes down to this now. It all comes down to this. Czechia scored. Czechia scored? Damn. Extra time, Czechia, Denmark. Czechia's in the lead. All right, Denmark may not go to the World Cup. Kosovo lost to Turkey. Poland lost to Sweden. Sweden go to the World Cup. Czechia better than Denmark right now, 2-1. And Bosnia, Italy, boom. I think on a good day, we could crush or draw great competition, but on a bad day, we can lose to St. Kitts and Nevis. Yeah, that's a very mediocre team. On a good day, we can do well. On a bad day, we're really bad. We have no floor. We have no reasonable floor. We can lose to Panama. Oh, what's happening here? Gattuso. I would not want to get into a fight with Gattuso. I don't think he's a guy that you ever want to get into a fight with. Yeah, we're playing Turkey as our third group stage opponent. If Italy qualified, do they keep Gattuso for the World Cup? Yeah, of course. Of course they do. Do you listen to Total Soccer Show? I used to when a long time ago when what's his name was there, the British guy. When it was those two, when it was Taylor and the guy who died of cancer. What was his name again? Taylor and something. I don't remember his name, but I used to listen to them before. Honestly, during the Berhalter era, I stopped listening to a bunch of soccer shows because I realized that a bunch of them were just shills. And so I lost interest in a lot of them. And they were saying a lot of nonsense. So I kind of lost interest. Daryl, thank you. Daryl, yeah. It was Daryl. When it was Daryl and Taylor, I liked them a lot. It sucked also when Daryl passed away. That was very sad. And then when we got into World Cup qualifying, it was also really sad. Listening to some of the takes, them and Scuff. There was a lot of different ones I used to listen to more, but now not so much anymore. Yeah, they're very pro MLS. All these guys, all of them are in some way or another very much in cahoots with MLS and the Federation, and you can't criticize. I mean, they've tried to do it with our channels. They literally tried. The Federation tried to get me and Tack. They tried to bribe us essentially. They brought us to Austin, gave us a suite, whatever. It was just a fun time. And it was great. And we were like, okay, sure, it's a fun time. By the way, the Federation said they were going to reimburse me for the flight ticket. Never did. So different story altogether, but that's US soccer for you. And then, somebody came and talked to us and was like, hey, you want to have a relationship with us? We'd love to have Italy almost scoring in transitions. And we were like, I mean, sure, we'd love to have a relationship with you, but we can't, but you can't dictate what we're allowed to say or we're not allowed to say. And they're like, well, no, of course, we love criticism. We love it. It's great. We love criticism. Yeah, no, it's fine. I think it's good, actually. It's good. And, but, I think sometimes maybe there's a line and maybe you shouldn't cross certain lines. That wouldn't be so great for us. Ooh, that was close. And then I was like, okay, well, what do you mean by lines? Like, what kind of lines did you not want us to cross? And they're like, well, I don't know. I mean, and then there was no real like, what do you mean by lines? I was like, so finally, I had to like give an example because the guy couldn't give me an example. I was like, this was when Berhalter was still in charge. I was like, if I call Berhalter an idiot after the game, do you think that's over the line? He's like, yeah, I would say that's well over the line. And I was like, oh, okay. So you want to have a relationship with us so long as we don't seriously criticize you. Oh, no, of course we laugh. It was it's very like corporate speak sort of nonsense. So we were like, yeah, okay. Okay, yellow card for Bosnia here. Daryl Grove, that was his name. Rest in peace, Daryl Grove. He was a great guy. I miss that guy. Should have Adams and Dest back before Germany friendly. Yeah, that'll really help. All right, so a bit of a fracasa going on right now here. Retegi literally a second choice behind Quinones in Saudi, who doesn't even start for Mexico most of the time. Free kick for Italy at the edge of the box. This is going to be very interesting. Tonali is going to take this. Can you imagine the scenes if Tonali scores this? All right, Tonali with the free kick here, guys. Big moment potentially for Italy. Ref gets out of the way. Tonali's going to take this. This has to be direct, right? What do we think? Do we think it goes in? Do we think it goes into the wall? I predict over the bar. That's my prediction. Tonali off the wall. Off the wall. Italy still have the ball here. Oh, big save. Big save for the Bosnian keeper. Oh my God. Huge save. Massive save. Damn. Big save there. Corner for Italy. Goes in. Punched away. Italy back in the box. Back in the mix. Bosnia clear. Ooh. Oh, Italy have a shot. Cleared. Cleared. Long ball over the top. Italy still have it. All of a sudden, Italy remembered how to attack. Why weren't you doing this before? You just sat back in your box and absorbed pressure and you conceded. You could have been doing this. It's crazy. Jamaica game just kicked off. I don't know how the win, though. All right, halftime, guys. It's halftime of extra time. 15 and 15. There are 15 minutes left. If somebody does not score after 15 minutes, we will go to penalties. And guys, if it goes to penalties, I put my money on Italy. Here comes, oh, Czechia. Czechia scored against Denmark. They're in extra time. It's 2-1. You want PKs? Yeah, PKs are going to be exciting. Wow. There's two games going on right now. Czech Republic, Denmark, and Italy, Bosnia. 15 minutes. Have you and Tack argued? We've disagreed. I don't think we've ever actually argued. We've disagreed on stuff. Never argued. Way too much pressure on Italy for pens. Yes, but they also have Donnarumma. Like, I would put my money on Donnarumma all day, every day. But they are away, and it is in Bosnia, so the Bosnia, players should love that. We have Matt Turner. Don't remind me, guys. Don't remind me. I'd take that bet. Bosnia is more hungry. Dang. Yeah, I mean, Bosnia could also win this. But if there's anybody who can fire up Italy, it's Gattuso. It's Gattuso. Chris Brady to save us. Too young, too inexperienced, and not really better than those guys right now. He might be in the future, but not better than them right now. Is he better than Freese or Turner? Right now, I would say no. Also, it's a huge risk to throw a 22-year-old goalkeeper who doesn't have a single cap into the World Cup. Brad Guzan. Oh, can you imagine? There were some people that were still asking for him. What was the biggest disagreement you and TAC have had? Honestly, it was during TNT. We disagreed about like certain, but they were small things. It wasn't a big thing. It's like, should we play this friendly the day before the game, or should we have the players rest? They were very small things that we disagreed about. Mostly, we were on the same page for like 90% of stuff. Remember, Matt Freese is a penalty shot specialist. That probably gives him the edge over Turner. All right, yeah, I would probably let's start Freese tonight. And if he doesn't make any major mistakes and still looks good, you probably give him the edge because of penalties, right? All right, so here we go. Second half is kicked off. 1-1. Italy are down to 10 men. There are 15 minutes before this goes to penalties, and then it's going to go absolutely crazy. So never fallout disagreements. No, never fallout disagreements. All right, Esmir. It's all Bosnia right now. It's all Bosnia. Cuts past Tonali, cross, clears. Italy clears. If they can hold on for 15 minutes, then it gets very interesting. Then it gets very, very interesting. That penalties is going to be wild in Bosnia. Those Bosnian fans are going to be going crazy, and the pressure on Italy is going to be crazy. Over the top. Oh my God! Bosnia with the bicycle kick, goal kick for Donnarumma. Denmark scored. Oh my God! Denmark scored. Dang. Okay, here comes Italy. Oh, shot! Blocked. Did he block that with his head? Dang, it looked like he blocked that with Esposito with the shot. It looked like he shot. Oh, he blocked that with his head on the floor. Diving header block. God. Oh, no, that wasn't his head. It was his arm, his shoulder. His shoulder. That looked like his head. I was like, oh my God, is he okay? Czechia versus Denmark is pure cinema. Corner for Bosnia. No, I mean corner for Italy. I'm sorry. Corner comes in. Bosnia clears. Oh, Italy wins it back. Italy wins it back. Cross it in, bring it down. Leaves the shot ball tackled. Here comes Bosnia again. Italy leaving themselves exposed. Dreyer with the assist for Denmark. Wow. I don't want to see Denmark again in the World Cup, guys. Why? Why don't you want to see Denmark? Could Bosnia advance in the World Cup? Sure they could. Sure they could. Esmir shot is wide. Goal kick for Italy. This is looking more and more, guys, like we're going to penalties. It's looking more and more like we're going to penalties. Seven minutes left. 7 minutes left. Donnarumma's goal kick. Italy ball over the top. Italy could also score. It's not just Bosnia. What do I think about Scott Sterling? It's a funny video. Here comes Bosnia. Baraktarevic cross. What happened with CJ Dos Santos? He's at San Diego, and now he's playing for Cape Verde. Shot. Bosnia blocked. 5 minutes left, guys. 5 minutes left, and this is going to be going to penalties. Blocked again. Blocked again. Yeah, we lost CJ Dos Santos. He's playing for Cape Verde. Also, he's an MLS level goalkeeper. It's not like he's this major loss. He's not a major loss, guys. Oh. Yeah, he had a good season in MLS. It's the same level as like Patrick Schulte, Matt Turner, Matt Freese, Ethan Horvath. They're all MLS level keepers. Like Zach Steffen. It's one and more of the same. Like we need to upgrade that position, not look for another guy who's more of the same. Duran Ferri is a very young, interesting keeper that could have a very bright future in the game. He's now the starter for San Diego, punched away by Donnarumma. Yeah, Duran Ferri, absolutely. I hope he continues to start for them. I hope he continues to start for them after the international break. It's kind of weird to me that Duran Ferri didn't get called up for any of the youth national teams. Duran Ferri is also better with his feet than any other American keeper I've seen not named Diego Cochin. My question for Duran Ferri is how good of a shot stopper is he going to be? We have to see more of him over time. Boom, 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 boom. All right, Bosnia with another corner. It comes in. Punched away by Donnarumma. Bosnia sends it back in. It's 1v1. Tackled. Brings it back. Bosnia still trying here. Weak ass shot. Easily gathered by Donnarumma. There are 3 minutes left, guys. If they can hold on, it will go to penalties. If Italy can hold on, it will go to penalties. Goal kick for Bosnia. Oh, 7 minutes. 120. What am I saying? 8 minutes left, guys. Sorry. I've been talking for too long today. It's addled my brain. Oh, yes, 8 minutes left. 8 minutes left. 7 minutes left. Would you rather take Musa or Roldan? Musa all day long, every day. Yunus Musa. Because you can also play him as a wingback. Worst case scenario. You can play him as a wingback. Oh, tackle. Bosnia, that's a bad tackle. That might be a red card on Katic. Just a yellow? Just a yellow. That's a nasty tackle. Here, look at this. Oof. All the Armenians pulling up at the SoFi to hate on Turkey. That's true. That is true. They may just do that. What did Bastoni get his red for? Oh, he got it for a bad tackle. Two-footed. He was last man. Two-footed. Studs up. It was very deserved. It was very deserved. Italy is time wasting now. I mean, not time wasting. They're bringing on penalty subs. All of Glendale will be there. Exactly. All of Glendale will be there. Bosnia bringing on Hadjimetovic. This World Cup is going to be filled with so much geopolitical shit. I know, man. It's going to really suck. If only we didn't have to go invade Iran 4 months before a World Cup like idiots. Ran out of water, guys. It's not a good situation. Wait, does Glendale have a huge Bosnian population? No. Glendale has a huge Armenian population. And the Armenians will go there to hate on Turkey. For sure. For sure. Bosnia, foul? No foul? Ref says foul. Free kick for Bosnia. 4 minutes left, guys. 4 minutes left. Where is the Bosnian population heavily located? Isn't it more on the East Coast, like Philly? That's what I understand. Maybe someone can clue me in. I know there's not a ton of Bosnians on the West Coast as far as I know. I think it's mostly East Coast. St. Louis, people are saying. Maybe Jersey? I thought there was a lot in Philly, but I could be wrong. But I thought for sure East Coast, somewhere on the East Coast. I thought Chicago. Chicago's more Polish. Chicago's we have a lot of Poles in Chicago. I don't remember there being a bunch of Bosnians. Czechia and Denmark penalties. Holy shit. Damn. Yeah, Poland is Chicago. Like if they get Lewandowski there, they will fill up Soldier Field. If they get Lewandowski in Chicago, they will 100% fill up Soldier Field. Czechia, Denmark to penalties. Bosnia, corner kick. I don't know, man. Doesn't look like anybody's going to score right now. Oh, as I say that, shot blocked. Both teams look very tired. Both teams look very, very tired. I think everyone's just kind of waiting it out for penalties right now. Will the USMNT make a World Cup semifinals in our lifetime? I hope so. I fucking hope so. Oh, cleared, and that'll be out. Corner for Bosnia. 118th minute. Corner for Bosnia. Come on, Italy. Stay focused. Stay focused. Oh, my God. Shot. Shot. Oh, just wide. Just wide. Getting scary here. Is Mehmeti our best prospect now across all ages? No, I would say he's our best prospect. Mehmeti still has the issue of it could be he still lacks mobility. That might be an issue. That his mobility might be an issue. I would say Albert is probably our best prospect. Between Albert and Sullivan, it's very, very close between those two. I think, let me put it this way. I think Sullivan has a higher ceiling. I think Albert has a higher floor. I think Albert fundamentals are better and he will do well at a certain level. But I think Sullivan can pull shit out of nowhere that Albert may not be able to. But it's so early to say. We just have to see how they develop. I'm high on Julian Hall as a potential poacher. I don't think he offers much else outside of that. Potentially a poacher, but not much else outside of that. That's where I have him. Pete, is Giuseppe Rossi our biggest dual nat fumble? Probably. But then look at him. He never really went on to become much anyways, right? Like he had such bad luck with injuries for most of his career. Same with Nevin Subotic, you know? All right, Bosnia. 1 minute to go before overtime. No, not a chance. Back to Donnarumma. This is going to penalties, guys. This is going to penalties. Plus 1 minute. 1 minute. There's 1 minute of extra time, and that's it. And then this is going to penalties. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. It's going to be so crazy. The pressure in these penalties is going to be nuts. Yeah, Alphonso Davies. There you go. That's the biggest fumble. Jonathan David's a big fumble, but Alphonso Davies is the biggest fumble. That's the one. 100%. 100% Alphonso Davies. All right. We have literally 20 seconds on the clock. Bosnia are running at us right now. Oh my God. What is Donnarumma doing at the halfway line? Oh my God. Bosnia tackled. Yellow card. He'll take that yellow card to take it to extra time. I mean, to take it to penalties. Denmark missed their first pen. Holy shit. Yeah, that was a bad tackle on Dzeko. Fratesi. Yellow card for Fratesi. And it looks like this one could be over at any minute now, any second now. Injury. It's not over. Amir Richardson hasn't looked that great. I wouldn't put him. Oh, full time. That's it. Penalties. Guys, I've really got to pee. We're going to have penalties. I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'm going to come back. Stick around. All right. Stick around. We're going to be here for penalties. Hang tight. right. We're back. All right. Italy versus Bosnia is going to penalties. Turkey is qualified. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens, guys. Big game tonight. USA versus Portugal. Big friendly, last friendly before the World Cup. Really, I mean, technically we have 2 pre-World Cup friendlies, but that's, the roster is going to be announced. They are the World Cup friendlies. These are the last non-World Cup friendlies. And right now, we literally have to make up for what happened against Belgium. It was so bad against Belgium, guys. We got to make up for that shit. All right, you guys. Let's go. Penalties about to happen here. Penalties about to happen. Italy versus Bosnia. Who you got? Who do you think's going to win? Who's going to win? Italy or Bosnia? I got Italy on penalties just because of Donnarumma, but the pressure on Italy is also going to be insane. Second miss by Denmark. Oh, shit. They're not going to the World Cup, are they? Czech Republic. Czech Republic. Czechia is going to go. People are saying Bosnia will take it and Italy will choke. Interesting. Let's see what happens. Big pressure. There's pressure on Bosnia too, keep in mind. There's pressure on Bosnia too, but there's more pressure on Italy because they've missed it twice now and because they're supposed to be qualifying for World Cups, right? So, yeah, I definitely say the pressure on Italy definitely higher. Oh, Dzeko's got a shoulder injury, or it feels like he's having a. Ooh, the Czech Republic also missed. Dang. Gattuso blows a head gasket if they lose. LOL. Czechia missed, so Denmark's still alive. Dang. It's getting crazy, guys. It's getting crazy in here. Bosnia versus Italy. Here we go. Dreyer missed a penalty for Denmark. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Not the MLS, boy. Who's going to take first? I'm going to mute the chat. Try not to spoil it, guys, for anyone else. I'm going to mute the chat here so I don't see it. Denmark misses a third. Holy shit. Donnarumma needs to go full bald. I don't know what he's trying to. Yeah, just go full bald, man. It doesn't look good. Okay, Bosnia going first. I'm hiding the chat so I can't see them now. Big stakes, guys. The World Cup is at stake. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. This is so crazy. I'm not even Italian or Bosnian, and I'm feeling the pressure, guys. Bosnia goes first. Scored 1-0. 1-0 to Bosnia. Tahirovic. 1-0 to Bosnia. Good start for Bosnia at home. Italy under pressure. Donnarumma is their guy. He's going to have to try to bail them out here. Can he do it? That's the big question. All right, Italy goes next. Who's up first? Oh, Esposito's up first. Esposito is up first. Can he equalize here? For Italy, away from home in Bosnia. Oh my God, he skies it. Oh my God, he skies it. Oh, it's not looking good for Italy, guys. It's not looking good for Italy. Oh my God, it's not looking good for Italy. Oh, shit. 1-0, Bosnia leads with 1 penalty taken apiece. It's not looking good at all. Oof. That gives me shades of Baggio. All right, Donnarumma, you're going to have to come up with some Donnarumma magic here. 1-0 to Bosnia after 1 penalty apiece. Let's see how this goes. Vasilij being told to go stand on his mark. All right. Second penalty for Bosnia incoming. Not sure who's taking it. Number 23? Who's number 23? Oh, scored. 2-0. 2-0, guys. It's not looking good for Italy. If Italy don't score this second, oh, that was Tabakovic. Tabakovic makes it 2-0. Is Italy going to miss a third World Cup in a row? Oh my God, that would be so crazy. Are they going to miss a third World Cup in a row? Oof. 2-0, Bosnia in the lead. No saves so far for Donnarumma. Man, this... All right. Italy scored. All right, 2-1. So they're back in it. They're only one behind now. They're only one behind now. All the pressure is on Italy. Tonali, Sandro Tonali, with a very good finish. 2-1. All right, here comes Bosnia again. Who's taking the third one? All right, if Bosnia score this, it's very hard to see Italy making a comeback. 3-1. 3-1, Bosnia score. I don't know, guys. I don't know if Italy are going to the World Cup. It's not looking good. Not looking good. 3-1 to Bosnia. Oh, my God. All right, who's taking the next one for Italy? Italy has to score this. Oh, my God, off the post. Oh, my God, it's over. It's not over, but if Bosnia score the next one, it's over. Cristante off the post. Oh, my God, Italy aren't going to the World Cup, are they? Bosnia just has to score one of their next two, and it's over. Oh, my God, Italy's about to miss a third World Cup in a row. Unbelievable. Off the post. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Italy is so cooked, man. So cooked. They're about to miss a third World Cup in a row. How? How? Oh, Baraktarevic could win it. Oh, it's Esmir. It's our boy. Esmir could win it for Bosnia. All right, Esmir. That's it. That's it. Esmir scored. Not a great penalty, but just enough in the corner. Donnarumma almost saved it. Italy are missing another World Cup. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. 3 World Cups in a row. Unbelievable. They are so cooked, man. So cooked. Unbelievable. That is so crazy. Bosnia qualify for the World Cup. They will be in Canada's group with them. Italy are not going to the World Cup for a third time in a row. An absolute disaster for Italian football, frankly. Absolute disaster. Italy will miss the World Cup. I can't even believe it. I can't even believe it. Bosnia, I mean, Bastoni's going to be in huge trouble for his red card. Moise Kean for some misses. Gattuso's going to take a lot of the blame, but truth be told, guys, I mean, if your best two strikers were Moise Kean, oh, what's happening now? Bonucci has to stop Donnarumma. What's Donnarumma? Who's Donnarumma getting into it with? Dang. Bosnia goes to the World Cup instead of Italy. Unbelievable. Expanded World Cup and Italy still miss out. Where is that guy who was talking shit about me and Tack on Instagram, trying to tag us in his posts, being like, you guys don't so disrespectful to Italian football because we were saying Italy had fallen off badly. Dude, Donnarumma should have saved that. How does Donnarumma not save that? That was a terrible penalty. Donnarumma has to save that. That's an awful penalty from Izmir. Bro, that's crazy. Well, guys, as bad as we are, at least we're not Italy. That's the one crumb of comfort that USA fans can take in all of this. At least we're not Italy. Denmark is gone too. Denmark is also gone. Denmark is gone. Poland is gone. Italy is gone. Very, very bad for the Euro giants of Italy. Denmark's not a giant and Poland's not a giant, but they're very good Euro teams. Wow. So Czechia and Bosnia go through. Turkey goes through and Sweden goes through. Poland, Denmark, Italy, and Kosovo are out. Dang. Guys, that is crazy. That's so crazy. How does Italy miss out? How does Italy miss out? Let me go see if I can find that Italian guy or American guy who was shitting on me and Tech for a while on Instagram because we were saying that Italy had fallen off big time. Let me see if I can go find this guy. I'll play it here for you. I'll show you what he said. I stayed quiet. I let him talk his shit. Maybe he untagged me because he had tagged us. He had tagged us talking a lot of shit. I don't remember what his name was. He might have deleted them. I think he deleted them. Oh no, dude. Probably deleted them so I wouldn't come and clap back on him. Oh well. He was saying we were like being disrespectful to Italy, and Italy doesn't, we don't even know what we're talking about with Italy. Yeah, he's some guy from New Jersey. I don't remember what his name was. I didn't even really watch the videos. I was like, don't care. But yeah, Italy are gone, guys. 3 World Cup misses in a row. That means for 20 years, Italy has not gotten out of the group, and now it'll be at least 2030 is their next chance to go to a World Cup. So that means it will be at least, oh boy, what will it be? 2014? 16 years before they get the chance to go to a World Cup again. Damn. CBS Paramount will not be happy with this result. Yeah, a lot of Americans will not be there to support Italy on the East Coast. So that might be an issue. But guess what, Italian Americans? How about, for a change, you represent the United States, the country that you were born and raised in and lived your whole life in, and stop being so tied to your Italian cultural roots for once. No, have all the ties you want to your roots, but support the U.S. men's national team now. Italy's not there. Italy's not there. Come on. Italian Americans, come rep the U.S. this time. Leave Italy alone. They're not there. They weren't good enough. So come represent us. All right, guys, I got to go rest my voice because we're playing the USA Portugal in like literally an hour. We're probably going live. So I got to go rest. You guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you for the Portugal stream. I'm going to go take a nap or some shit. See ya.